right. Well, is everybody ready to get going? I'm going to go ahead and shut this door over here. All right, how many of y'all are excited about getting a website today? Woo! I am really excited. This is one of my favorite seminars to do simply because I can see your progress as we go through the day. You show up here with no website, right? Total blank out on the web. And then when you leave, you will have a published website. Now, let me say something before we begin. Once you create a website, that doesn't mean it's a once and done thing. Your website is a living, breathing creature that's kind of like a pet. You still have to go back and take care of it. You will have to do updates to your website. There will be some homework after we leave today to make sure that the search engines can find you. But we're going to walk you through this step by step. This is very informal. If you have a question, please let me know. The way we're going to do this is I'm going to talk about what we're going to do. I'm going to demonstrate, and then we're going to do it together. And then I will give you some time to work on each of the pages throughout the day. We're going to break for lunch around noon, and we are having some sandwiches brought in, so lunch is on part of the seminar. And I do want to take just a minute and thank our co-sponsors. Today would not be made possible without Connect Arkansas. Connect Arkansas, we have a cooperative agreement with Connect Arkansas, and they are a private, nonprofit company dedicated to increasing high-speed internet adoption across the state of Arkansas. So they have funded this seminar so that we could all be here free of charge. And the website that we build is going to be the free version, and we'll talk about that in just a while. And I'm sure that you notice the man in the green shirt back there at the back with the big, huge camera. Okay, his name is Justin, and he's from Connect Arkansas, and he's filming today as part of educational purposes. This may be put on YouTube. He's really not focusing on you. He's kind of, I'm on the spot. But it's okay, because what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to give Justin a hand for being here from Connect Arkansas. Let's give him a hand. And now we're going to totally shun him. We're going to forget he's here. We're not going to talk to you again until lunchtime, okay, Justin? All right. So, because I want you to not think about that. I want you to think about what we're doing here today, and I do want today to be interactive, and I don't want anything to hinder our progress. All right. So, before we get into the website part of it, I do want to talk about, first of all, I do want to thank the Morrilton Area Chamber of Commerce. They have a beautiful building, don't they? I mean, just fabulous, and they are letting us use this building today for free, which is just phenomenal for us. And we really do need co-sponsors to help us get the word out about our services and help with our training. I need to get a packet, Tracy. I didn't get myself one. Back from the magic screen. Okay, I want to take a minute and go through our packets together, if you don't mind. First of all, each one of you has a website in a day booklet. We're going to be working through this today. Feel free to take notes on it. Take it home with you. Go back over it. I'll be pointing out some really important things in the handout as we go. But for now, what I want to focus on is what's inside our packets. Okay, on the right side, we have a shiny flyer. And this tells all about the Arkansas Small Business and Technology Development Center. How many of you have heard of the ASBTDC before today? All right, got some veterans, okay. All right, basically what we do is our main funding comes from the Small Business Administration and the Arkansas Tech College of Business. And we exist solely to help small businesses get started and succeed. And we do that in a variety of different ways. First of all, we offer free business consulting. If you need help with loan packaging, cash flow projections, you come to us and you say, you know what, we're just not making money, what's going on? Marketing help. After today, if you still have questions about Weebly, about what we're going to do today, call me. I can actually set up a consulting appointment with you, have you come to my office, and we'll sit down one-on-one. And all of that is available to you free of charge. And I'll talk about the training in just a minute because I'm really excited about something we're going to be doing next week. Okay, but I got to slow down because we also do free market research. And that's something that, especially if you're getting ready to expand your business or you're not quite sure if something that you're wanting to start is going to fly, we can give you the demographics of the area, information about your competition. Hey, that's always good to have. So we have lots of services that we can do. And then, and then we also have affordable training. Those services are summarized in this first sheet here. So we're going to flip past that. Next, we serve 9 counties in Arkansas. We are the orange counties. Now, some of you are here who do not live or have a business in our territory. That's all well and good. You can come to any of our training. But if you do need the market research or the business consulting, you would go to the center that represents your county. Okay? Flip on past that. Market research, I talked about that a little bit. There's more detail on it. Flip on past. Online seminars, flip to the white sheet that says free online e-learning courses, and please pull that out of your packet. We have about 20 online seminars that you can take that are really great because they're online. You can take these at home in your jammies and fuzzy slippers at midnight if you'd like to learn something about marketing, something about creating a strategy for planning and execution. I'm reading upside down. But anyway, you can take these classes free of charge. You'll go to the link at the top of the sheet. When you go there, though, it's going to say that the class costs $30 or $40, something like that. If you will type in this AR Jobs code that's on the sheet, then that will allow you to take the class for free. Now, I would like everybody to write on your sheet, expires September 30th. Expires September 30th, and the reason is the people who host our online training classes, that's a subscription, and we are not going to renew that subscription. We are actually going to take that in-house and start offering our own seminars online. So after September 30th, just get with me. I'll be glad to give you the new link and let you know where you can go to take other online seminars. Okay. Really, really excited about a couple things in training. Of course, me, I'm always bouncing off the walls on training because it's my passion, okay? We're doing 2 things today that I would really like for everybody to be involved in, and I would really like you to write down one of them because it's nowhere in your packet. The first thing that we're going to do is next, June 19th, I'm having to remember this, June 19th at 10 o'clock, you will get an email from me telling you about a live webinar that we're going to do. It's going to basically be part 2 of today. It's going to help walk you through the search engine optimization features that you're going to need to do to get your website that we create today found. It's going to be a 30-45-minute webinar, allow you to ask questions, so you'll have a week from today to start doing some of your homework, and then you'll have questions. Okay, so I'd really like everybody to be involved in this, and I'll send you a link to it on your website. It's probably going to be like from 10 to 10:45, something like that. I don't know that it'll be recorded because it's not going to be like an official pretty PowerPoint. It's going to be the man who developed this curriculum for us. He's going to be live on his Skype. Okay, so it's going to be very informal. But if you can't, maybe you can have somebody as a representative be on the line for you. Okay, the second thing that I really would like each one of you to be involved in is this seminar that is on the 26th at Arkansas Tech. It's called Get Listed Locally. Okay, we're going to go through the whole day today, and we're going to build this wonderful website. Well, then what? Okay, how do people find your website? There are things that you have to do that you're going to learn about today. But then there are even some more things that you should do to get the word out about your website. So this is just a 2-hour quick seminar. It's free. It's co-sponsored by Connect Arkansas once again. It's the final one that I'm going to be doing under this cooperative agreement that we have for the year. So I really encourage you to be in on that. And all you have to do is tell me today before you leave, or call me, email me, register online, whatever. But I have some seats open in that. All right. Next, we have my training through the end of August. I'm not going to bore you with all the gory details. There's one more thing in here that I do want to mention to you. After your website has been out there for 4 to 6 months, I encourage each one of you to contact me and say, I want you to run web optimization on my website. Or something to that effect. Because what we can do is once your website's been out there for a while, we can go out and we can get a report on it and see your score, like how easy are you to be found. And we can also tell you some things that you can do to increase your ranking on the search engines. Okay? Because like I said, you know, we're doing all this work to get it out there, then we need to be found. And so we're doing this follow-up stuff specifically with and for you so that we can make this successful. Okay? And I'm not going to go through the rest of the packet other than, did everybody turn in this sheet? Tracy, did you get one from everybody? Okay, one more final sheet before we leave today. And Tracy always thinks I'm kidding when I say this, but she's going to be at one door and I'm going to be at the other door, and you cannot leave until you fill out this form. It's just a simple seminar evaluation. We want to know how we're doing. And because we're funded by the SBA and the college, that's federal and state money, right? What's the government like? They like paperwork, right? So we have to collect one of these from each one of you. And so we would really appreciate your cooperation on that. And so I'm done talking about the ASBTDC, believe it or not, and we're going to get going. Before we actually get our hands on the computers, each one of you should have, and guess what we forgot to put out, Tracy, the dry erase markers. Would you mind bopping around the room with these for me, please? Tell you what, grab those, and I'll grab some of these. I'll start over here. Okay. You have a little tent card here. And I want a couple things on it. First of all, put your name and your business name on the front so that I can see that. I'm terrible with names. I may remember your name by the end of the day, okay, if we're lucky. But with the little tent card, that really helps me out. So your name and your business name on the front of the card. Okay. Now, yeah, you can just put Rhonda and Rhonda. We're the Rhonda sisters here over here. Rhonda, and Rhonda. On the back of the tent, we're going to start with, I want everybody to write down your slogan for your business. Do you have one? If you don't, come up with something that in just a few words that represents your business. For example, mine is helping small business succeed. Scooby-Dooty.
My niece named it.
I never knew, because I know you've got your other business and I didn't know the name of this one. Okay. Once you get your slogan written, I want you to put 3 more words on the back of that card. I want you to think about the 3 words that best describe what you do. I'm not concerned about your location, but for example, pools, spa, pool chemicals, or whatever represent, what are 3 words that you think someone is going to go onto Google, Bing, Yahoo, and type in to try to find you? Okay? And we're going to be using your slogan and your keywords here in just a little while. And we talk extensively about keyword usage in our Get Listed Locally seminar on the 26th. But for today, we're going to start with these, and we're going to work those in as we go. All right. Now, in our session before lunch, we are going to be creating our website today. In our session before lunch, we are going to build 2 of our 5 web pages. We're going to build 5 altogether today. You guys are going to be so smart, you're not going to believe it. And we're going to be moving at a pretty good pace here. So we have a lot to do. If you get lost, if what you're seeing on the screen doesn't match what's on your screen, please raise your hand. Please look at what your neighbor is doing. And don't let me move on until you're ready to move on, okay? All right. And then after lunch, we're going to finish up the other 3 pages. We're going to do something with our advanced page settings, and then we'll go on. All right, so everyone should see something that looks reasonably like this on your screen, the little Weebly thing. So we're going to go ahead and sign up. Now, The first line, it says your name. That's your name, not your business name. Okay? Mine says Rhonda Hawkins. Okay, just put your first and last name on that first line. And on the email line, please put a valid working email address. I had a lady at my first class who put an email address in there because she thought it was something that she wanted to get, and then she signed up under that name, and then it wasn't available, and now she can't get access to her Weebly account. Really bad. And then I want you to create a password, and on page 1-2 of your book, please, please, please write down the email account attached to your Weebly account and your password. Write down on page 1-2. Is it page 1-2 maybe? There should be a line that says email. That's whatever email address you just associated it with. If you're like me, you have 5 or 6 email accounts, and sometimes we forget which ones we tie to what. And then put your password there. Once you have written that down in your book, go ahead and click the Sign Up It's Free button. Okay? And you may get another dialog box. Weebly just changed their editor, and so what you see may be a little bit different. Okay. Once you get to that, hang tight. Don't do anything yet. Okay, I'm going to walk around and make sure that everybody... Tracy, does everybody over there have the... look like they're going?
Oh, I clicked enter.
We clicked and it didn't go anywhere.
Okay, try it again.
Did you do it on the left or the right? I had to do it on the left after I did it on the right.
No, we started on the left.
Okay, and then go, yeah, and then your email address on the next line. And let me take a minute to introduce my awesome assistant, Tracy White. Tracy's back here. She is our administrative assistant at the ASBTDC, assistant extraordinaire. So if you get stuck too, something's not working right, get her attention and she'll come over and help you. Okay, what does it say?
Oh, it says we already have an account. Oh, on Facebook? Well, we have a Facebook page, but...
Go ahead and just hit login with Facebook and see what it does. I think it'll take you to the right place. Everything's tied to everything nowadays. Oh, did it take you to Facebook? I don't want to go to Facebook. Go ahead and log in and see what it does. That's going to take you to...
Well, it says log in or sign up for Facebook because I
Well, I don't want to go to Facebook. Hey, Tracy, could you come over and help these ladies get logged in? Just hit back and see if it'll take you to there. Okay. Did you get it?
Yeah, we just clicked on the Weebly at the top.
Okay. Alrighty.
Does that look like what we're supposed to do? Yes.
This is what you should be seeing, something like this. Okay, or it may say choose a theme dialog box. Okay, what we want to do is we're all going to have our own themes later on customized, but I want everybody to choose this corporate theme that looks like this. Okay, the corporate theme. Okay, and what you're going to see is you're going to see a picture of the template, you're going to see some color swatches, and you're going to see a choose button. Okay, and while you're doing that, we are going to be doing a customized theme for your business later on, and some of them have choices of colors and some of them don't. So this is just one of those extra ones it does. So you're going to choose the corporate style and then hit choose. Raise your hand if you did not choose your theme yet.
Well,
You did not.
We chose it, but we just didn't choose a color.
Okay, don't worry about a color.
Yeah. Yeah, we're there.
Okay, hang on. Weebly has changed their setup. Let me see what you're looking at on your screen. Okay. All right, they changed the order of some things. Okay, but that's all right. What we're going to do is you should see it says choose your domain your website domain. Raise your hand if you do not have that on your screen. You don't? Okay, it's coming up. Okay. All right. And let me just take a minute and explain this. In Weebly, their free version is a subdomain. And what that means is, say for example, you want your website to be Clearwater Pool and Spa. Okay? Your subdomain would be clearwaterpoolandspa.weebly.com. All right? And everybody today, I want you to choose a subdomain name. So click the little little bullet there that says choose a subdomain. And then I want you to type your first choice of what you want your website to be named. Okay, Our Salon and Spa. Subdomain oursalonandspa.weebly.com. If that's not available, you might think about Our Salon and Spa Russellville or RSVL or AR or some sort of indicator to make you unique from the other ones named out there. I don't know that Scooby Doody is taken. Is it available? Okay. All right. If you already have a domain name, you may use this in your subdomain, okay, with Weebly. And I think this might be a good time to just talk about the type of service that we're getting with Weebly. The free one, the free account, gets you the, like I said, oursalonandspa.weebly.com. If you want to drop the weebly.com, it's $3.29 per month. And when you get that, you get a customizable footer. You can have your own favicon, which is really good for searches, and premium support. We do not make money from Weebly. We do not recommend or not disrecommend anything. This is just an option to you. It's totally up to you whether you upgrade from the free account or not. But for today, we're doing a subdomain. So does everybody have their choice in there and is available? If it is available, then go ahead and click Continue at the bottom right. And while we're talking about Weebly upgrades, let me just go ahead and give you one more little factoid here. Instead of $3.29 a month, if you pay $6.63 a month, you get everything that I just listed, plus you can get a header, you can get a slideshow on your home page. You can put slideshows anywhere on your Weebly site except for the home page unless you upgrade. Okay, so with the free one, if you want a slideshow on your About Us page, that's fine, you can put it there. You can HD video and audio players, you can put those on there, they're just not HD. Password protect pages, editor permission, and some Google advertising credit. So that's what you get if you upgrade. So we're going to do the free version. So everybody, let me see what we're looking at here. Okay, we do not want to do click on Build My Site. Okay, and then you should have just a blank template. Yes.
When I put my own domain in,
Uh-huh.
which one do I choose to be able to work on it? Does it say it'll take up to 48 hours?
You need to do the subdomain name for today. Okay, set yours up as a subdomain, because even if you have your own domain name, you have to upgrade to use it without the .weebly.com. Okay, so let's all do our subdomains. All right, and Tracy's right there to help you if you get stuck. All right, before we actually start building our site, let's look at how our site should be planned. Okay, it's really important to lay down a plan before you actually try to do something, right? So today's website is going to be a 5-page website. Our home page, of course, is going to be our landing page. That is where we have, it's our visitor's first impression, right? Do you know how long people look at a home page before they click away or decide to continue? Anybody?
3 seconds.
3 to 5 seconds. You have 3 to 5 seconds to grab that person's attention for them to decide, do I want to keep looking or am I going to click away? Is this what I searched for or not? Okay, so our home page is really, really important, and we're going to spend quite a bit of time on our home page in just a minute. All right, also we're going to have an About Us page. Your About Us page, you should have gotten in the emails that I sent you, there was an attachment that said Weebly About Us worksheet or something like that. Okay, you might not have noticed it in all the other writing, but anyway, we're going to tell people on our page about us. We're going to have a staff photo, a picture of the outside of our building, something like that. The purpose is to personalize the business. Okay, when I see Our Salon and Spa, I don't know what you look like, and I don't know what she looks like. But when we put a face to that business, it makes it more personable, and it makes me more likely to want to come see you. Okay, so our About Us page is all about giving people that warm, fuzzy feeling about us. Okay, products and services, of course, this is what we're in business for. Okay, we will have a product or service page. Testimonials, how many of you took some time and got some testimonials? Good job, good job. Okay. We can pull them in from Facebook too, and I'll show you. Yes, okay. All right, and then contact us, right? We don't want people to come to our website and then leave anonymously. We want to know that they were there. We want them to contact us and see how we can help them. So we're going to have a separate page for our contact us. All right, before we actually get going on plugging stuff in, I want to show you in Weebly the navigation. I think it's really important that we understand how to get around, and Weebly's doing something really strange today. And let me just take a 30-second commercial and tell you, Weebly is an awesome free website. However, it is a little glitchy at times. Sometimes you'll go on to try to do one thing and it won't work, and then you'll go back the next time and it works great. So be patient with us today. If something's not working, just let us know. And if everybody's having the same issue, we may have you log out and log back in. We may just say, you know what, we're going to try this again later. Okay, so be patient with Weebly. But what I noticed today is look what it's doing. When I hover over here, it moves. When I hover back over here, it doesn't move. And it's never done that before. But that aside, let's talk about the navigation in Weebly. Okay, over here, this is to get to your other sites in Weebly. You can actually build 2 free websites in Weebly under this account. Okay, and I have 2. I'm going to be flipping between the 2. One of them's that we're going to build together. One of them's that I've already got pretty much done to show you some things. So that's how you get to it here. When we're ready to publish, I'll say hit the publish button. It's located right up here at the top. Okay. Let me show you something here. This little, we did a workshop just like this one, May 2nd. On May 1st, Weebly changed their editor. Okay, so I was looking at something that looks like this when it comes up to teach people. And everybody else was looking at something that looks like what's on your screen. And it was really interesting until Tracy saved the day and figured out how to flip between the 2. So my point to showing you this is there is an old editor. If you like the look and feel of this one better, feel free to, after today, not today. Today I want everybody in the new editor. And I think our internet's going real slow today for some reason. See, because it's not wanting me to switch back over. Yeah, why don't you pull the MiFi out and see if you can connect me. And I'm going to click. I'm going to go back over to the PowerPoint here. Okay, so let's continue on. These right here, this is our main tab. Build is where you actually are working on the pages, and we're going to live most of the time in this. Design, we're going to go over to this in just a few minutes, and we're going to choose a different template. Pages, we will be in this. This is where you add your pages, do your advanced page settings, etc. And settings that has to do with your actual website setup. Okay. Now over here, along the left, these are your elements. Okay. And what these do is they allow you to build your page in different ways. So if I wanted to put text, I would drag and drop a text element over there. And I really need my website to work so that I can show you this.
Is your back button working?
Maybe. Let's try the back button. It says I'm connected. Doing everything but it's just that button. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close and I'm going to get out and I'm going to get back in. Isn't technology wonderful? Hmm? Tracy's like, no.
That was me.
No, back here.
Oh, okay, that was Kimberly back there.
Just telling my friend just asked while I was sitting in class, I said, you know how I fight technology? I guess it's about time I learned how to not fight it so hard. This is my first smartphone. Up until now, I've had a dumb phone.
Oh, I still have a dumb phone, and I
love
teach
my dumb phone.
technology.
It works just fine when I open it.
Tracy, this is not working.
On the left there, where it says basic multimedia, what is it?
No, that's actually to create, I'm going to log all the way out and get back in.
It's a lot harder for people to get in touch with me when I don't answer my dumb phone.
Yeah.
But this way it buzzes when I don't answer.
All right. So what we see are the elements off to the left. This is driving me nuts, people.
Where's the editor button over?
I don't know. It's just not. I never should have gone over there. Oh. Hang on. Because Java's trying to do something.
That's it.
And Weebly uses Java in some weird ways. Tim was explaining it to me, and it's like, I don't need. Okay, we're going to watch my Java update. Okay. No, we're not. We are going to move on. Let's see. Okay, let's look here on the left. Your icons are divided into different categories. The little T are your basic. And 11 minutes, I don't think so. 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
Did you connect to my phone?
Mm-mm.
That was I got
Oh,
the
okay.
password.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, off to the left you have your elements. And does everybody know how to drag and drop something? Okay, my first class we actually had people that didn't know how to drag and drop. But basically what you do is you click, you drag and drop these elements onto the blank page, and then that sets it up, it formats it for you. Okay, and while this is loading, there are lots of different things that you can bring onto your web page. If you want to link to a document, okay, for example, in Architect, there may be some things, maybe you want to be able to link to some different things. Documents, you can do that. You can send links to other websites. You can put links to your email. You can put links to YouTube. You can embed videos in your website. You can bring in pictures. There's just a wealth of things that you can do. Prepare to remove. Y'all, I'm freaking out here.
So, like, my boss has started his company as a sub-company of another one, so we can connect that to their home website? Okay.
And it's real easy. You're just going to put a link there. You got me on the Unite, Tracy?
Yes.
We have a backup, but I don't think it's the internet. I think it's Weebly. I think it's Weebly freaking out.
It's not going to support the old editor. I don't know.
Do what?
Maybe it's not going to support the old editor. Maybe it's literally just going to.
I think it's my Java. Okay. Okay, what to do? Let's see. Let's try Internet Explorer. Maybe it's Chrome doing something weird. Okay. All right. So we can do lots of different things. Now, what I do want you to do while I'm trying to figure out the technical glitches here, I want you to go hit the Design tab at the top. And I want you to take a minute and I want you to look at some different themes. Okay? Now, keep in mind you can change the picture on it. So imagine your own pictures in these themes. And what I want you to do is click on, this is a new element in Weebly. Click on where it says change change fonts. I want you to look at that. This is brand new to Weebly. We used to not be able to change fonts. Okay, so that is something that you can do. And then go back up to design options at the top. Look back there.
I don't see change fonts.
Okay, it is on the left bar. Okay, go. You're okay. Change fonts. It's right there. Okay, got it? Okay, so if you like the background, if you like how the overall template looks, but you just don't like the fonts, you can change that now. A month ago, you couldn't do that. Okay, so I want everybody to go into design options. I think it should, and hit change theme. You may already be there. Change theme. And I'm going to give you 5 or 10 minutes to look at some different themes. Picture your own information in there. Picture your own photos in there. Okay? Look at the ones that you have a choice of color swatches. Some you do, some you don't. Sometimes if you choose a different color, all it changes are the buttons. Sometimes it'll change the whole background. It'll do different things. I'm going to give you some time just to play with that, okay?
Which one?
Just either one. Try this one, because the Unite. Because I'm in, maybe it'll show up in the new editor in that one. We're here. Yeah, let's try a different computer, and let's see if I can.
Not working with Internet Explorer either.
No, it's the editor, and like I said, Weebly will do just some freaky stuff sometimes. I never logged all the way. Yes, I did log all the way out. Yeah. See if I can get to it from that while they're doing that.
You want us to change our theme or stay?
Choose when you see one that you really like. Choose it. Now let me tell you a couple things before you decide on the one that you're going to live with. If you choose a theme and you decide later on that you don't like it, you can choose a different theme and it will carry over your text and different things. It will not carry over photos. So make sure before you start uploading photos that you have chosen a theme that you like, that you can live with. It will save the photos in the old theme. If you decide to change back, they'll still be there. But your photos do not move with the theme. Okay, who has not chosen a theme yet? Everybody have a theme, something they can live with? Okay, all right, good. All right, if you brought how many of you brought flash drives with your pictures? Okay, you can go ahead and put those in the computer. We're not going to be doing pictures exactly yet, but we will be in just a minute. There it comes. Come on. All right. Where did we get to before we were so rudely interrupted? Okay, we were navigating. We changed our theme. All right. What we're going to do now is, Tracy, could you come adjust the thing there? Okay. Yeah, we had everything just perfect, and then had to do that. Okay. You should have pretty much be a blank page, right? All right. I want everybody we're going to add our pages now. Remember I said we're going to have a home page, an about us page, a testimonials page, a products or services page, and one more page. What was the page? About us. Okay, contact us. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add those pages now, and then we're going to be developing those pages throughout the day. So I would like everybody to click on Pages at the top of the screen. And before we start adding pages, I want to show you just a little bit of how this works. Weebly automatically sets up a home page for you. In fact, that's what we saw when we were choosing our themes. See this little house right here? This should always be associated with your home page. You can add pages. We're going to have 5 today. You can add more pages later on. That's fine. If there's a page that we add today, you go, you know, I'm really never going to use that. You can delete that later on. Won't hurt my feelings a bit. But I say all of that to say this. Always make sure that your home page is the one with this little house on it. If you start changing things, you might easily get it goofed up. Okay, so home has the house on it. And this is how you change the name. We're not going to change the name of our home page today, but we will be adding some. So if you ever want to go back and change the name, it's as simple as choosing which page you're on and changing the name there. These are some different layouts. Now, our home page has what's called the landing page. That's where the pictures here, you've got a button here, you've got text here, and you've got some different, you've got a blank canvas down below. This one, layout 1, has a picture that goes all the way across and it's kind of tall. The short header, the picture goes all the way across and is shorter. And then there's a no header layout. So as we go through and add our pages, I'm going to tell you which layout to choose for which page. Okay? So the first page we're going to do is our About Us page. So I want you to click Add Page. We're going to click Standard Page. Okay, the name of that is About Us. And we're going to choose layout number 1, the tall header. Okay, so everybody please do that. And then you're going to hit Save and Edit. Okay, so what's happened? We went back to our home page. We've got home. Now we've got an About Us page. There's nothing on it yet, but that's okay. So let's go back into pages, and we're going to add another page. So we're going to go Add Page, Standard Page, and we're going to call this page Testimonials. T, come on, computer, E-S-T-I-M-O-N-I-A-L-S, Testimonials. Okay, everybody got that? And we're going to choose, for testimonials, we're going to choose layout 3. We don't want a picture on the top of this one. So we're going to choose no header, and we're going to hit Save and Edit. Okay, so testimonials, the third one from the left, no header, Save and Edit. Okay, so now we should have home, About Us, and testimonials. We're going to go into pages again. We're going to add a page. It's going to be a standard page. And I want you to decide what you want to call this one. It should be either products or services or products and services or something general like that to describe what you're going to put on your page.
Does it need a header?
Hang on, you're ahead of me. Hang on. Okay, we're going to see, and mine just goofed around and moved around, so I'm going to move it. Let's see. I'm going to call mine products. Tracy, this computer does not like me. But it has the new editor, so I don't care. I'm happy. Okay, products and services. We're going to choose layout 3. We don't want a picture on the top of that one. So no header, save and edit. Now we're up to 4 pages. We're going to add one more. And someone tell me how we get there. Pages.
Add page. Standard page.
Y'all are so smart. Okay, we're going to call this one Contact Us. And that one is going to be layout 3, no header. And we're going to hit Save and Edit. All right. So I would like everybody to click back over to your home page, and then we're going to talk about our home page before we actually start putting some things on it, because there are some recommended ways of laying out a home page, and we're going to talk about that. All right, so everybody have 5 pages? All right, okay, good deal.
I have 4.
Which one are you missing? Home, about us, products or services, whichever, testimonials, contact us.
It didn't say it on this one. Okay.
Okay?
Did you say everything?
All right. Now let's talk about,
You just changed the name of it.
we did that. Okay. Like a newspaper, when someone comes to your website, there are two different things that they see. The first part is called above the fold because that's what you see without scrolling down. So we're divided into above the fold and below the fold. So we're going to separate those two things and talk about those for just a minute before we actually start doing this. Okay.
Is there a limit to the number of pages you can add?
You know what? I have not run across the limit yet. I know that some of the other free ones have a limit of 3. I know you can do 6 or 7 on this one. So should be able to get everything in that you really want to. And if not, you may want to think about a second site or combining some things. Okay. So something that all web pages, home pages should have above the fold is a headline. Okay. Remember our slogan? That's where your headline is going to go. Okay? All pages should then have a brief description of the products and services or what you do. Should have a little paragraph here, just 2-3 sentences. Remember those 3 words I had you put on the back of your card? Okay? You are going to write a description and you're going to include those keywords in that description. And the reason for that is when someone goes out there and types in those search criteria, this internet crawlers go through and they look at the actual text on these websites. And when they see body waxing or body wraps, you do body wraps, right? You probably do waxing too, but that sounds painful. Yeah. Let's not go there. Okay. So we want to do a brief description here of what we do using those keywords. Below that, you should have some benefits. Why should I come to you? Okay, 26 years combined services, or nail technician on site, open 24 hours. What makes you special? What are the benefits about doing business with you? Okay, and so you will put I don't know if the header, it used to not allow you to put bullets in it, so if it doesn't do bullets, that's fine, but you just want bam, 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 just some benefit, 2 or 3, okay? And then here, this is a call to action, and I know it's hard to see, and I'm going to show you on my website, and then we're going to demonstrate it, and we're going to do it together. But you always want a call to action. Okay, now, a really good call to action is going to be contact us, right? And so we can link that button to your contact us page, and I'll show you how to do that in a little while. Okay, so that's your primary call to action, and then your supporting image up here. And let's talk about pictures for just a minute. We always want the picture on our home page. Remember I said you got 3 seconds? Okay, first of all, it has to be something that is looks professional. It needs to represent you in a picture. Remember, a picture's worth 1,000 words? Make it say all of those words. It also needs to be your property, or it needs to be something that you are allowed to use, okay? We can't go out to Google Images and go, oh, there's a lady getting a facial, let's put that on there. Not a good idea, okay? It needs to belong to you. So if you don't have something like that, you can go out to Flickr, some of the other ones, make sure that it's either royalty-free, or you pay for that picture, or pay someone to take the picture, or just get out there and take good shots yourself, okay? Any of that can be used. All right, I lost my clicker when I lost my computer too, so, all right. Okay, so that's the top. Now let's talk about below the fold, and if you want to see this a little bit better, I'm on page 15 in your book, by the way. Okay, below the fold, remember they have to scroll down, so we need to make it worth their while for scrolling down. So there's some things that we're going to do, and we're actually going to create 3 columns, like this one, the critical elements on the home page. And we're going to have some features, some things about our business, okay? In the middle is our social proof. How many of you have a Facebook business page? Very good, okay? How important do you think it is for people to see recommendations from other people on your website? Oh my gosh, it's critical nowadays. 14% of people believe ads and what businesses tell them. 78% believe what other people say about that business. So that's why I said bring testimonials. We really want testimonials here. They can be from Facebook, and we'll talk about that in just a little while. Over here, resources. Okay, your resources. Remember I said you need to give them some reason, some benefit for scrolling down. We want to put some resources out here, and I want to talk just a little bit about what some of those things can be. Let's see. What about, we could put a video there, and I'll show you how to do that in a little while. What are some, Jim is an architect, okay? And I know that you have to do a lot of professional development, and you have to do a lot of code. You have to follow all the code and everything. Can you think of a helpful document that you could put on your resources that customers might find helpful?
By document, you mean statement?
It can be a statement. It can be like a document, like something like, okay, if I want to build a house, what's a checklist of some things that I need to make sure to do? I need to make sure to have a blueprint. I need to make sure to hire a contractor. I need to make sure to do this and this and this. Think along the lines of educating your people. The people that come to your website, let's educate them. Why do I need a body wrap? What are the benefits of that? Okay. Is there another website? Is there a video? Is there a document? Is there an article? Is there something that you can tie that to? Okay, to educate your people. So this resources thing, this is going to be something we're going to set up the column today. You may or may not have anything with you today that we can put there, but I really recommend that you fully think about this. If I come to your pool and spa thing, you know, I might want to know what's a good ratio, what's the best type of chemical, okay? What's the difference between chlorine and salt in purifying the water? Okay. All right, something else we can put here are frequently asked questions. Okay, that would be a good one. What's the difference between, you know, okay? And we'll get more into detail on these in a minute, but I want your brains clicking on this. What am I going to put here? Okay, now down here, we want to put, what are they calling these? 7 success indicators. Okay, you are a member of how many professional organizations? 892, right?
AIA.
Okay, I thought he said 892. AIA. Okay, I would have the official AIA logo here, and I would have a link over to the AIA website. And let me tell you why. The more links you have from your website to other places, the more Google, Yahoo, Bing can find you. Okay, so your success indicators. You ladies are both licensed with the state of Arkansas, right? Okay, I would put certified in all your certifications and link over to those sites, okay? And then you could put an offer down here, and then we're gonna have another call to action. This is a secondary call to action. People are lazy, okay? I've already scrolled all the way down to your website. I don't want to have to scroll all the way back up to the top to contact you, so I'm gonna put another contact us button down here. And something that this does not have that I'm really, really surprised, every SEO article I have seen says that your name, your address, and your phone number should be on every single page of your website. So we're going to add just a little text box down here, and we're going to put our name, our address, and our phone number on the bottom of the page, on our home page. And we're going to do all of this. Isn't this going to be fun? All right. Okay. And they're like,
Just adding to my duties at work.
yeah. Well, remember I said at the beginning, it's like having a new pet, okay? You have to go back and take care of it, just like you have to. How many of y'all go to your Facebook pages like a couple times, 2-3 times a week or more? I've seen your Facebook page. Your Facebook page is awesome. Your website needs to get almost as much attention as your Facebook page.
We don't give it enough.
Exactly.
We don't give our Facebook. We should change it every day.
You should. You really should.
Every day.
But keep in mind, and it is one more thing to keep up with, but where do people go when they want to find somewhere to get their hair done or whatever, or they go to the internet. So we have to stay current. All right, now I'm going to go back over to my website, my other website. And I want to show you, I want to kind of break this down for you because I know I threw a lot of information about a homepage out there for you just now. So, why is it doing that? Okay, I want to show you the homepage. Everybody, is there a title up here somewhere? Okay. If you don't like what it called it, you can change the name of that. You can also add your logo here instead. Okay? So remember, when people log in, what are they seeing? Okay? Something else that Weebly puts in here, which I think is awesome, are your social plugins. All right? So I highly recommend that you format these, and it's really easy to do. You just go down here and you start typing www.facebook.com/ and whatever your URL is, or go over to it, copy and paste the URL in there, and bam, you're done. Anything that you don't use, I recommend that you take out of there, and I would like everybody to right now go down to the mail, and I want you to type the email address that you want people to contact you at. So if I go to your website next week and I click on that mail thing, it should open a window and I can go ahead and do an email to you. So go ahead and go down to this line where got the little envelope and type your email address. And there are other plugins, yes.
I'm not getting to the home website when I click. I may be a little slow with this computer. I run Macintosh computers, and
you've also got a mouse over there if you like that better.
different.
Those things drive me nuts. Is this the
That's-
is
that's
that the
my
template
select-
that you want to pick? That
Yes.
you want to keep on that one? Okay, and that's a good one for you actually. Scroll down. I want him to. Oh, I see it right there. Okay, right here. Click on. Just click on that mail right there. Okay. Now scroll down. No, hold it down. You might need to do the mouse.
Use the mouse, I don't know.
Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to click on this so that it opens the window. Okay, now scroll down. Just take your mouse down there. Click. Type your email address in there. All right? Okay. Now, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this right now. Right now, I want to make sure that you have your email address. We're going to go through some other elements, and then when I say finish up your home page, then you can add all this good stuff, okay? All right. Now, I would like everybody you should have something that says edit text here. Does it say edit text on your home page?
Right, no,
Yours is
image
not.
and text.
Hang on, your page is. How many of you do not have a button on your home page? You should have a button somewhere on your home page right here. Like theirs, when they chose their template, it didn't take them to, it didn't put the landing page element there, layout. Okay, all right. So now, click to add headline. That's what I want you to do. Everybody click to add headline, and then I want you to type in your slogan, or it doesn't have to be the exact thing that you wrote on there. If you thought of something better since then, that's fine. But click to add headline and type your slogan.
I'm not sure what you're talking
Yeah, I don't.
On your home page.
about. We don't have anything.
You don't have the button, do you? Okay, that's why. Okay. If you do not have the button, if it doesn't look something like that and say click to add headline, I want you to go back to pages.
I don't, could you,
Hang on, follow me along right here, okay? Everybody click on pages. Click on home. Make sure that the last layout, the landing page layout, is chosen. If it is not chosen, click on it and hit save and edit, and then I'm coming around, Jill.
I'm not.
Oh, there's a sink there. Okay. Okay, where's your pages? Pages, home. See, we've got a different layout. This is your landing page.
Oh, got it.
And when we changed, see, it started out with it, and it
Okay.
must not have changed it when
Okay.
we went over.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Darn, now that's what
Did you see that?
Hers is set up right.
I already had my.
Okay.
Slogan would be up here. That's not the name
No,
of the
no,
company.
this is the slogan.
Oh, okay. So how would you change the text?
That's back over in design.
Okay.
Okay. Go back over to design. And then change fonts.
Or change it just
And
under
and
there.
this is called the site title. Well,
Oh,
that's that.
Yeah.
Paragraph title. Try paragraph title. See if it. Yeah, there's the color, and the. Yeah, yours is. Okay. Yes, you've got the right one. Okay. So, everybody should have a way to add their headline. And their headline needs to be their slogan or something relevant to your business. That's the statement that you want to see when people open your webpage. Okay. Now, I'm going to move on, and then you can come back and fix this. Tracy and I will be glad to help you once we get through the instruction part of the rest of the homepage. So bear with me, okay? Now, this is my mock website here. And so if you would just mind following along with me up here, please. Okay, this is the headline. And remember I told you we were going to do a description with our keywords. Okay, we're going to do this in a little while. We're not doing this yet. And then right here are our benefits. Why should they come to you? I have 3 of them here. You're going to add yours. We're going to do this in a little bit. What I want to show you now is how to format your button. Okay, we had trouble with our buttons last time we did this, so maybe our buttons will work this time. Okay, to format your button, you click on the button, and you should see a little window, a little dialogue here that comes up. Okay, to change the wording of it, just simply backspace, or you can highlight it to get rid of it all at the same time and type what you want it to say. I recommend for today everybody type contact us. Okay, go ahead and type contact us. And later on, after today's class, feel free to link this to videos or some other stuff. Okay, so once you type contact us, I want you to come up here to where it says link in the dialog box. And I want you to click on this, and you should get a new window that looks like what's on the screen. Now, these are your options. Of course, today I'm going to show you how to do what I want you to do today, but later on you can go back and change this. Okay, say for example, you wanted to when they clicked on your button, to go to another website. Okay, could be your Facebook page, could be any other website out there. You would simply click on this bullet and put the URL in there. Okay, for today, what we're going to do is we're going to link that button to a page on our website. So I want everybody to click this little radio button here, and you should get a pull down, and I want everybody to choose their Contact Us page. Got that? Now, we're going to leave that as is, but let me show you some other things that you could do with these buttons. You could have a file on your website. Okay, say for example mine, I keep hitting my mic. I would have my training schedule there. You can put PDF files on your web page and have them linked to those buttons. You click the button, it goes over to a PDF file.
Do we have to save it on our email, or can it just be saved?
It needs to be uploaded into Weebly.
Oh, I see.
Okay?
So it'll stay in Weebly?
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a place in there for all of your documents.
We have like listing sheets
Mm-hmm.
that we can print off of our MLS listing that I could put on here where they could go and see like square footage or without me having to type it all in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's an
absolutely.
option. Can you do that for each one or just the one page?
You can link it to a button. You could put a link. You could put CR listings, and you can have a whole big document. You could have 123 Main Street, click, and have a link over to the document on that listing. Lots of different things. And finally, you could link your button to an email address. Okay, so those are your options. Now for today, again, everybody should have their Contact Us page chosen and then hit save. And your button should say Contact Us. All right, and then one more thing above the fold that you're going to do is you're going to add your picture, and we're going to do this in a little while, and you simply pull this down to edit your image, and then you're going to upload your image from your flash drive, and we'll help you with that when you get to that if you need us, okay? But what I want to do right now is I want to focus on below the fold. And I want to show you how we're going to build this page and some of the possibilities. Now remember I told you that we're going to build 3 columns, and we're going to do that in just a second, but I need to show you some things how to make your page really great first. Okay, so we're going to bring in 3 columns. We can see that 1, 2, 3, right? This is going to be our features. I'm not so much worried about going into a lot of detail on that because I think we've covered that. Testimonials or social channels. Your middle column is going to be all about what other people are saying about you, and we'll bring that in just a second. But what I wanted to show you is some different things you could do. You can do in your social section, you could bring in screenshots from your Facebook page. You can, I just went into Facebook and created a badge and brought that in here, and if you click on this it'll take you over to my Facebook page. There's some better badges out there, some better sites and stuff, but this is the one that was easiest to make through Facebook. So I just did it really in a hurry. So instead of just having a list of testimonials, think where are people talking about me? They're talking about me on Facebook, they're talking about me on Twitter. Link over to those things. Use that space to give yourself credibility in social circles. All right, and then the resources, we talked about that. That's going to be this column. And I talked about frequently asked questions. If you want to do frequently asked questions, let's look at some different ways to do that. We could have frequently asked questions and have question, how will my business benefit or whatever, and have the answer right here. But we could also have a question and then a link over to something else to help answer that question. So you don't really have to have question and answer all on that page. And let's talk about something related to frequently asked questions, should ask questions. Okay, Jim, I'm going to pick on you for just a minute. If I'm going to build a house and I'm going to build it inside city limits, what are some questions I should ask?
That you should ask.
That I, as the consumer, what should I ask?
Inside the city limits, you're concerned about codes, building codes, laws.
Zoning.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay, yes. Okay, so as a consumer, I may not have any clue about that. So you could have should ask questions. Before I have a certain procedure done, what are some things I should ask? Medications, anything that might interact with that. Okay, so again, use this to give good information to your people. Now, you can also put videos here. You can put videos throughout your website. I do want to mention something on videos, and if you wouldn't mind, jot this down. I don't think it's in the book, and for some reason it's really strange, but they're actually, I didn't get to show you guys all of these elements because my computer was giving me fits. So I do want to back up just a little bit. The elements that we drag and drop are all located over here. It can be title, text, it can be an image, lots of different choices. I don't want to bore you with the gory details. But what I do want to tell you is there is a YouTube widget over here. It doesn't work very well, okay? So what you want to do instead, if you're going to bring a video onto your website anywhere, you are going to scroll down to the More section, and you are going to drag and drop the embed code element. Okay, and then you're going to go over to YouTube and click on Share, click on Embed. Once you're in that video, you'll see the little thing, it says Share, Embed. Grab that embed code and then pull that over into that element space, and then that will give you the video. You may have to monkey with the size of it to make it fit, but that's how you bring a video in. Okay, all right. I talked enough. We're going to do now. Let's go over to our home page. I want everybody on your home page. And we're going to work below the fold right now. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to scroll down to where we see just this blank space, right? And then over on your left, you are going to bring in columns. Okay, so we're going to drag and drop I want you to go to structure. I want you to click on columns, drag it over. Okay, and then I want you to let go of it. Okay, now, it defaults to 2. I want everybody to choose 3, and then I want you to watch on the screen for me, please. Choose 3, and then watch on the screen. Okay. 3, hover over just hover over where you just put those columns, and then look up here on the board. You should see a little window that looks like this. It says columns.
I didn't get that. I've got the 2 drop. I mean, it dropped a bit too, but.
You click on the columns here. There you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You may have to click on the columns. All right. So before we do anything else, I want to show you how easy it is if you put something on a page and you go, oh, I've goofed up. It's really easy to click the little X, delete, and it's gone. But now if you have something like columns, you have to get rid of all the information inside first, and then you can delete it. I want to show you something else on columns. It's really important. Okay, when I drag any element over here, you see this blue line that goes all the way across the page? That tells me that the columns are going to go all the way across the page. Hey, Tracy, could you turn that error up just a little bit? I think we're about to freeze Marley out. Okay, see the blue line? All right, so I want 3 columns. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring, okay, scroll on up here, and if you'll watch me do this first, because I need to show you something, and then we're just going to hit it and do it. Okay, when I bring an element over, the placement of it is important. Okay, here's my title. Okay, if I drag it here, you see the short little line? If I drag it there and I drop it here, it's going to fit in that column. If I drag it down here, the blue line tells me that's going to go all the way across the page. If I drag it here, it's going to fit in the column, right? Here it's not. So when I say drag an element over and make sure it fits in the column, that's what I mean, to make sure that the little blue line is in that column. So everybody go over and grab a title element and drag and drop it into the first column. Okay. Once you've done that, grab another title element, drag and drop that to the middle column, make sure it fits in the column. And then we're going to do the same thing for the third column because we're going to have a title for each of our columns, right? Okay. Now, our left column, let's go ahead and type the title of that. Remember, that's going to be our features or our benefits, or you could even say something like, why should you come visit us? Or why should you do business with us? Or the benefits of doing business with us. Or you could just call it features. Some header, some title.
Mimic the 3 you list up top.
Mimic the,
Because up top you want to list 3 features.
I wouldn't put the same 3, no. I wouldn't put the same 3. Just give it a title like, let's call it features for now if you can't think of anything else, and then when you start adding things, you're going to want to change the title of it maybe.
We can always go back and change it later.
Yes, yes. And let me say something here. One of the benefits of having a website like through Weebly is you can go into it any time and change it. You own it. If you pay someone to build a website for you, sometimes they actually own the site and you have to pay them. I worked for this one man. This company in Russellville charged him $495 a year hosting fee. And then if we wanted anything changed, which I knew how to change it, they wouldn't give me the access code. It was $50 an hour. And they owned the site. So with Weebly, you can go in and change anything. So if you call it features right now and later on you want to call it why should you visit me or whatever, it's okay. You can change it at any time. Okay? All right. Your middle column, let's call it either testimonials or what people are saying about us. I like that one.
Can you show
And that's big.
later how to do
And if you notice when you type, you get this little font bar here. What I'm trying to see is if I can make it smaller. I can't, so I'm just going to center it. The home page is a little bit more picky about how things look. Okay, so I just centered my text to make it look a little bit better. And then our third column, for now, let's call it resources. And you can call it something else later if you want to focus on frequently asked questions or something like that. If you know you're going to do frequently asked questions, go ahead and type frequently asked questions. And I'm going to center my text here to be consistent. Okay. Now let's go ahead and bring down, below here, we're all going to bring down a text element so that we can just freely type whatever we want to. When we're working on our pages separately in just a little while, if there's something you want to change, just call us over there and we'll help you customize it. But for now, let's bring a text element below your headline for each column. Make sure it fits in the column. And just do this for each of your columns. Make sure it fits in. Okay. And then remember below that, let's see, what page is that on the
17.
no, the one, the above the fold and the below the fold.
16 and 17.
Page 16 and 17? 15? Yes, 15 and 15. Okay, page 15. Use this as a guide when I say go ahead and work on your website. Okay, I want to do a couple more things, and then we're going to just let you loose on this. Remember I said name, address, and phone number? What we want to do for that is we want to bring a text element down all the way across the screen. Okay, so go ahead and do that. And then as you add things, it's going to go lower and lower and lower. And let's go ahead and click on the text element that you just brought down that goes all the way across the screen. Let's go ahead and click on that, and I want you to type your company name. What's my company name? Arkansas. I just made one up. And then you're going to put your address, okay? And you can get creative in formatting and all of that, but for now, just, oops. And incidentally, this is something that I talk about in our other seminar, is you want to be really consistent about how you enter your address online. If you abbreviate street, abbreviate it everywhere. If you spell it out everywhere so that search engines can find you. And then put your phone number. Okay. And then I'm going to center mine at the bottom of my page to look like that. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is Tracy and I are going to walk around the room. We're going to give you 11 o'clock. We're going to give you about 10 or 15 minutes to work just on this page and get it ready. And if you're finished before then, just let us know and then we'll move on, okay? And incidentally, bathrooms are right across the hall. If you do need to leave the room, please use this door so we don't disturb the camera. And careful with the cords. We got cords everywhere, okay? All right, let's build a homepage, folks. Yeah. Yeah, after one seminar, I was chasing running in the parking lot. Here's your flashlight. Remember in your description here, use those keywords. Use your keywords.
Oh, you do? Okay.
CAD software.
Oh, okay. And then maybe just the buttons just right down to one of the pages.
Yeah.
That's it.
Real simple.
Yeah, it just had like their name and then it had pictures of the house.
Yeah.
And so I chose this one because there's a picture of a house. And then I just put over here and then even trying to get people to like us so we can see our status. And so I put there since these are those two buttons. But as far as this, I'm thinking all I'm gonna do is like put the name of
I don't see it on.
like find the home, maybe put that there and link it to. And then the sheet I was talking about, listing sheets, whatever that's called. But, you know, anything, yeah. I know that's kind of crazy, but.
Showing you the elements that are available, and then you can go and check and label and change it. If all you want on that front page is one picture of buttons, and that's all there in that tab.
Well, and then he gave me this, I know he likes this kind of stuff, but
Okay, I like
One
that.
of these days.
I like that. Building
Think so.
better futures, yes.
I have a question. I was talking to her about that. On some of the actual forms, if I didn't use this one, I went back and looked at another one. They actually have it, a button that's put in there for contact us where you can actually put the information in there. Is that actually created on that? or
We're
is
gonna
that
do,
something you're gonna have
we're
to
gonna do that.
Okay.
That's gonna be on our Contact Us
I think they're just
page,
showing an example.
Okay.
but that's why we have this linked to our Contact Us page.
Mm.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go ahead and work on our next page. Remember, you will have plenty of time later on to come back to your home page if it's not exactly how you'd like it. Before we do anything though, I would like everybody to click on the Publish button up here on the top right hand part of your screen. It's going to ask you, there's going to put a window up there that says something about your subdomain name and all of that. Use subdomain name and continue.
there, and then you can type
Okay.
whatever.
Okay, hit publish, please.
Do I need to do my name on there first before I do that?
You can, yeah. Yeah, if you can do it and then hit publish. Okay, publish.
You
And-
want me to hit publish?
I want everybody to hit publish.
And then do we select business or?
Yeah, and then choose an appropriate category. If you haven't seen this window before, if you have, like I think Jim had that pop up on him earlier, and you can choose it now, and then it shouldn't come up again. Most of you would be a business. I know some of you may be a nonprofit or whatever. Just choose something that's closest to you.
You hit the continue, if that's your name.
Yeah, and then every time you hit the publish button, every time you hit the publish button, you're going to get that little window that says subdomain name. That's Weebly's sales pitch to upgrade. You don't have to. Just keep it as a subdomain name and hit close. All right? Okay. We're going to move on to our About Us page. And let me show you an example of an About Us page, and the one that we're going to build today.
Now mine is still down here, it says, okay, publish my site. I'm not ready to do that, are we?
Yeah, we're publishing it, and let me tell you why we're publishing it now. You can go back later and unpublish it if you want. Weebly saves as you go, but again, Weebly does glitchy little things. We do not want it to lose everything we've done today, so we do want to publish as we go. Each
Register a domain name for your website, you just put in your,
keep it listed on subdomain name.
that's not a choice for us.
I just, we can get that choice.
Just X out of it. If it'll let you X out, just X out. Okay. Now, we're going to work on our About Us page next. And I want to just show you an example of the one that I built, okay? And the format we're going to use. Okay, your About Us page, remember, that's the page that's going to give you the warm, fuzzy feeling about your business, right? So we've got it formatted to have a nice big picture that goes all the way across, smiling faces. This is a really good place to put staff photos or front of the building. Okay, if there's something, I would stick with either a staff picture or front of your building, because You want people to be able to associate your location with you or your face with you, okay? So that's why in the email that I sent out, I had asked you to bring a picture for your About Us page, staff, or front of the building. So if you don't have that today, that's fine. You can add that later. And then below the picture, we're going to have a title. And then below that, we are going to have something that basically introduces your business or introduces you. Okay, I'm going to ask this question again because I forgot. How many people actually filled out, opened the attachment on their email that I sent twice, and printed out the About Us page and filled it out? Yay! Proud of you. Okay.
I printed the email, didn't see the attached.
Okay. Here's why you want to do that. Because the About Us, you're going to write just a short paragraph about you. Okay? You want information. What's your mission? When were you founded? Anything that's important. What's unique about your business? Why did you start your business? What special skills or qualities set you apart from the competition? Basically, you are selling you, your staff, your business, about you. What are you all about? Okay? So, in a minute, we're going to drag down these elements together, but I want to just kind of give you this format. Okay, then we're going to bring down 2 columns. You can see them here. You are going to give an invitation for them to come visit you or call you or contact you or whatever. Now let me ask you this. How many of you are home-based businesses? Anybody? Okay. Home-based businesses, you may not want your actual address out there on the web. I recommend when we do our maps that you do list city and state, okay? Because you want to show up in all those local listings and you want to be associated when someone says that they need dog cleanup service, that, you know, they don't think that you're in Washington or Canada, okay? They need to know where you're located. So, but we're going to add some invitation. We're going to add just a short little sentence, or we don't even have to do that if we don't want to, but we're going to add our name, our address, our phone number to this page. And then we're going to bring in a Google map. Okay, so without further ado, let's go to, everybody needs to be on your About Us page. And you get there just by clicking on your About Us. Okay. Now, we're going to edit. You can edit the image in just a little while, but it's basically the same thing you were doing on your home page. You're going to click the edit image. You're going to bring in an image. And remember, that image is going to go all the way across the page, and so it needs to be landscape oriented. Okay. Now, what I want to do here is we are going to bring down a title right below the picture. Okay. It needs to be right below the picture and go all the way across. Yeah, mine didn't work. Okay. And what I'm going to do is we're going to bring down the elements. We're going to do the map together. Then I'm going to put my example back on the screen so that you can work from there. Okay. Now, below that, we're going to bring text. Directly below that, we want it to go all the way across the screen below the title you just brought down. Okay? All right. Directly below that, I want you to bring columns, all the way across, and we want to leave it at 2 columns. All right. Now, once inside those columns, we're going to bring down another title. It needs to fit inside the column on the left. We're going to bring down text into the left column. Make sure it fits below the title inside the column on the left. All right. Everybody with me so far? Should look something like this. Okay. Now, we're going to bring in a map next, and we're going to fit it into the column on the right. So scroll down, let me find it. This is the new editor. I'm not sure where it is. Look for map. Okay, yes. In the basics section, last one on the left, drag and drop this map into the column on the right. Make sure it fits in the column on the right. Okay, now, according to this, everybody's business is in San Francisco. Okay, we don't want to live there. I've never been, don't plan on it. So, what I want everybody to do is we're going to click on the map. When you click on the map, you get another dialog box up here. You're going to go up to the address and type your physical address. Now, those of you home-based, just put city and state. Okay, so we're going to type our actual address. Including zip code. Okay, once you've done that, I want you to click on Advanced Display. If it works, it should, okay, that should have triggered it. Does everybody's map work? Our last seminar, nobody's maps worked. Yay, okay. So, yours not working. We always have a problem child, Marley. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, yours is going to be. Okay, let's display. Okay, yours is not working now, and we're going to try it again later because it will work at some point. So after lunch, I want you to come back and try this again. Okay. Now, our lunches are going to be here right around noon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the example website back on the screen, and I want you to work on your About Us page. Oh, don't give me that. Oops.
Google has a new, not Google, Chrome has a new one and it says, all snap.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It's like, yeah, I know. Okay, so remember, we've got our big picture, and then I'm going to scroll down so that you can see below the picture. Okay, so this first headline is going to be maybe about our salon, spa and salon, or about the Rondas, okay, whatever you want to put on there. And then here, if you can work your keywords in here, that would be great, if it can flow naturally in your sentence structure. And then this headline's an invitation with your address, and then we've got the map there. So. In the about, if you're talking about you, it's a good statement is how long have you been doing this? How many years of experience do you have? What about you? What do you specialize in? Why should they come see you instead of someone else? If you're kind of stuck on what to put here in your sentences, if you'll go through that About Us page, it's in the book on page, what page is that, Jim? It's on page 1-8. You can kind of use this to make a little story. Okay, the company was founded in 1992, and it to help serve the people of whatever. Okay, and you can kind of use this as an outline to write your About Us statement. So let's go ahead and get back to our website. And the next thing that I want to talk about is your testimonials page. And I know that you're going, well, we have some testimonials on the front page, and I don't really have a whole lot of them. You can use your testimonials page in a different way if you'd like. Think about videos. How about videos of what customers see? Okay, what about a customer after they've just gotten a makeover, say, hey, you know what I'd like to do? Just a quick 30-second video and tell me what you think of our services. Videos are fabulous. In fact, we do a seminar called First Steps to Video Marketing. We're working under a grant in Fort Smith, and I'm probably going to offer that one for free again sometime in the fall. So if you're not quite sure how to use the whole YouTube thing and tie it into your business, or Animoto, we do those 2 sites there. So think about that. So, but back onto the testimonials page. You want a powerful headline. For example, for our example, it's part of this business website that's set up for this class is we offer a charm school for restaurant staff. So it's charming things that people are saying about us, okay? So think about some sort of headline, not just customer testimonial. What words from our satisfied customers, you know, something catchy for your title. And what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to bring down a title that's going to go all the way across our page, and then we're going to bring down text for each testimonial that we brought today, okay? And you can continually add on to this. All right, and so some things about testimonials. I don't know why my slides are not advancing. Okay. I skipped, hang on, just bear with me. Okay, here we go. We want a powerful headline. We want to give specifics. You might want to group your testimonials together for impact. Make sure that your spelling is correct. And here's kind of a general rule. If you're quoting someone, it needs to be exactly their words. Okay? Exactly their words, set off by quotes. And then I would recommend that you use their first name, their last initial only, and then the city where they live. Okay? You always, always want to get permission to put someone's statement out there. If I go to their website and I see my Rhonda H. spelled the way I spell my name, Rhonda H. Russellville, something that I kind of mentioned in passing and then I see it on the website, I might not like that. So just say, you know what, I'm collecting testimonials. I'd really like to have your honest opinion about our services. What can you say that I could put on my website? And people are like, oh, well, let me think of something, you know, and they want to be a part of that. They want to recommend you. So don't be afraid of asking for testimonials. Now, let's go over to my testimonials page. And again, it's we're going to bring down a title and then our little text, but what I wanted to show you here is you can also bring in screenshots from Facebook. This is really good, okay? I don't know if these laptops have, Tracy, do these laptops have the snippet tool?
If it's Windows 7, they should, yes.
Okay, there's something called a snippet tool. Snipping tool, sorry. And it should be, if you'll click on the little Windows icon down here in the bottom left corner, it should just show up here in your menu. And what you do is you would go over to your Facebook page, you would click on the snipping tool. You're on a Mac there, Jim, you may not have that. And then you can actually grab screenshots, really from any website, from any document, whatever. But for our purpose today, if you have something that someone said fabulous about you on your web page, go over to your Facebook page, snip it, save it as a PDF, save it onto the flash drive that you brought, not onto my computer, save it on your flash drive, and then you're going to upload that as a picture, just like we did before. And here, all I did was I dragged in an image element instead of a text element. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our page. Don't give me oops. Okay. Thank you, Vondra. Coffee's here. All right, I'd like everybody on your testimonials page, please. And let's all drag a title element for all the way across the page. And then I want you to drag down a text element for each testimonial that you would like to add onto your page. I'm going to bring down 3. And then if you think you want to use the snipping tool and bring down some images for Facebook, you would just simply grab this image and bring it to where you want it on the page, and then that's where you would put your image. One more thing before I let you go on this page is we're going to bring down, what do we put on every single page? Name, address, phone number, NAP. Okay, we're going to bring down a text element to the very bottom, and you're going to type your name, address, phone number in there, and make sure and format it the same as you did like on your home page. If you centered it there, center it there. If you made it bigger or smaller, make it kind of uniform throughout. Okay, so I'm going to give you probably about 15 minutes or so to work on this page, maybe 10, depending on how much progress you guys are making, how quickly. And then we're going to move on to our next page.
What was the box that we put down at the bottom?
It's a text box that you're going to put your address in. And then I'm going to pull my site up so that you can have an example. Okay. And if you have customers who you're really close to, or like, you know, your regulars who would do anything for you, send them a quick text and say, hey, could you write a testimonial, please, real quick, that I could put on my website, and get their permission, and just tell them you won't use their last name.
But we can take one of the snippets from Facebook and put it on.
Absolutely. Just save it as a JPEG onto your flash drive. And if you need help with that, just let me know. I don't know what Macs have as far as those snipping tools. I don't know if they have the same type of deal. So.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
So
It's a screen capture. It's a screen capture widget. So I don't know what. Anybody know anything about Macs in here? Is there some sort of screen capture?
Control-Shift-4.
Control-Shift-4 on a Mac will grab, that'll give you.
Control-Shift-4, you actually get a tool to cut what you want to print.
Okay, Control-Shift-4. So if you want to grab something off your Facebook page or some other website, Control-Shift-4. Thank you, Will.
Maybe you should go into computer services.
He is. He already is, and that's why I said, Will, you could teach this class, but he didn't know much about Weebly, so he's my go-to guy for technology.
I don't know anything about
My page is gonna be blank for right now, since we're not really.
Yeah, you guys are brand new.
Yeah. So,
Did you have some of those pictures that you were talking about? Did you bring them with you?
I don't have any pictures that came on this jump drive wherever I put it. No. Grabbed the wrong one.
Oh.
It's a blank one.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Okay.
Which I can always
Okay, let's switch gears here. And we're going to talk about a Contact Us page. And if you remember from the earlier in the seminar, we actually linked our button on the front page to our Contact Us page. And so now we're going to fill our Contact Us page, and we're going to talk about some critical features that should be on your Contact Us page. And then we're going to do that. First of all, again, what goes on every single page of our website?
Name, address, and phone number.
Very good. Okay, so we're going to have that information. We're going to have a, this is not exactly, hang on a minute. This is just one example. This is not exactly what we're going to do. But you want to have your hours of operation. How many of you have a physical business where you're open for some hours and you're closed for some hours? Okay, make sure your hours of operation are on this Contact Us page. You should also think about putting that on your home page. Think about putting that on your About Us page. If you haven't already done so, make yourself a note to do that. Okay, so you want to have your hours of operation, you want to have your complete contact information, and we're going to embed another Google map. I know we have one on our About Us, but you know what? It's not overkill to have that on another page as well, especially if you are a brick and mortar where people are going to want to come find you. And then we are going to do our columns here in just a second. So let me show you ours, and then we're going to build one like it. Okay, so someone tell me here what we're going to bring down first to build this page.
Columns.
How many?
3.
Perfect. Go ahead. Drag 3 columns down into your page. Y'all are learning so fast. Okay, then in the left column, what do you see?
Title and text box.
Title, text, title, text. Yeah. So go ahead and bring those down on the left side.
So now on text, you can put one little box and you can do however many lines, because you can go down as far as you
Right.
want. Right. If you just do
Right.
one and then.
Okay. All right, in our center column, what do we see? Title, text, map. Do it if you can. And I'll come around and kind of help you with the map if you have any issues. But let's go ahead and bring those down. Title, text, then a map. Is your map working? We don't know yet, do we?
We don't know yet.
You're still in San Francisco. She's still in San Francisco. I see yours.
I feel accomplished today.
Okay, now yours is in the wrong column.
I'm out. Oh, you want
Middle
it in the
column.
middle?
It's okay. See how easy it is to fix? Okay, we have lots of maps here, don't we? Yeah, you're just going to delete that one. Good deal.
I know, but I just didn't.
Got the hang of it there. That's good. Okay. It just doesn't like it. I think it's that computer, that laptop doesn't have an update that it needs. So what are we going to do? We're just going to come back later, right?
How do you change the font type?
You should have. Hang on, we're not there yet to this. Font type, wherever you can click, you click on it and you should get that little
Yeah,
button.
but like it
Oh.
won't let me do upper and lowercase. I bet it was the font.
It's, yeah, it's in the template. Okay, now you guys are making really good progress on this, so let's talk about this, what goes in our right column. This is actually a contact form, and I'm going to go over to my other website and we're going to do this together. Okay. This is just one of those elements that we can drag and drop over. You can put this on, you can put a contact form really anywhere that you want. Oh, I don't have my columns. Okay, now go over to your elements and in the basics section right next to the map, grab a contact form and drag it over to fit in your right column. All right. Now there's one other set of information. This is just how it defaults. First name, last name, email address, and then their comment. There's something else that's really important for trying to figure out where your people are coming from. So we're going to add a zip code box here. Okay, so we're going to click on our form. And first of all, let's change the title before we do that. Let's call it, I'm just going to put Contact Us. Okay. Okay. Now, when we click on this, and bear with me because they just changed this, so I'm trying to remember exactly how to do this here. Okay, so we've got name, address, email. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do something else first. Let's click on this submit button and make sure that the email address that is in the little window is where you want the emails to come to. Now, you may have a different email account that you would rather the contact information come to. You can have a different email address in there if you want, but when someone goes in and fills this form out, where do you want it to go? So click that in there.
I'm not getting contact form.
You're not getting a contact form? Okay, Tracy's going to come help you. They have changed this. Okay, go ahead and hit save once you've done that.
Yeah, it says, once you did it, says click on the form to add or edit the fields. Of course, that's what we just did, wasn't it? So you want to add one more box?
Yeah, I want to add another field, and it used to just pop up when you clicked over here. It would pop up right at the top, and now it's not there anymore.
And just click in there.
Let me just.
And scroll down.
That's not what I want.
Over on the left.
Verify that that's
Oh,
the
go
email
to the
address
left.
you want it to go.
Is it over there?
Yeah, go over there.
There we go. Okay, thank you, Will, once again. Okay,
Just verify that's the email address you want.
I see it because when you click, is yours shifting like mine is?
It's doing that because of the
Form, it says
ratio,
your email, is that the email
screen
address you
ratio.
want to
So it's because you're not widescreen,
Okay,
it's adjusting.
gotcha. Okay, we'll fix that later. Okay, what you want to do is, hang on, let me get everybody so I can only do this one time. Okay. All right, let me get your attention real quick. Over here on the left, if you have clicked on your Contact Us form, you should have some new boxes that come up on the left. We're going to take a short text box from the left and we're going to drag and drop that over here below the email line. Okay? And we're going to click on it and we're going to call it, we're just going to say zip code. Where did it go?
What was it,
We don't have one of those.
was it option buttons or short
Hang on.
text box?
Okay,
Short text box.
short text box.
And then click the
Have you clicked, has your cursor clicked on the Contact Us form?
Yep.
Okay. Then when you go over to your boxes, do you see the short text box over here? Okay. All right, drag and drop that over to below the email. Mm-hmm.
So it has to be highlighted.
Yeah, you have to have clicked on the form first, and then the buttons over here change. And so short text box, we drag it. Okay, it's untitled at the moment. We want to do a couple things to it. First of all, we want to name it zip code. Okay, and then, this is new too, hang on just a second. Okay, and then click on advanced, and then the width we want to be very small. And then we want to save it up here by the form options. All right, So your contact form should look like this up on the screen in the right column. If it doesn't, raise your hand and we'll come help you fix it. Everybody got it? Okay. So now when someone comes to your website, they'll type in the information and you will receive an email in your inbox. You can also go back later on and click on it and view entries and see anyone who has contacted you through this form this way as well. Isn't that cool? All right. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to finish up your Contact Us page before we move on.
Can you put yours back up?
Yes, I will. Let me do that right now for you.
I think I need it. Well, I had that column over there and it's making all my little things a little bit smaller.
Anybody have the Jeopardy song recorded? There you go.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. See, it doesn't like something's. Okay, there it is. All right. Did everybody's map work? Anybody have trouble with your map? Oh, don't jinx us. Oh, goodness. I think that that's because they made all those changes to Weebly.
They were in the process of changing over their profiles and it just.
They were, and it was. Had we known, we would never have scheduled the seminar the day after that. And in the phone and the email section, let me go ahead and show you this real quick. Does everybody have their hours, their phone, and their email in so far? Okay. I want to show y'all how to make this a live link. Okay. Take your email address and everybody select it by holding your mouse down and highlighting it. Okay. And whenever you're in the text boxes you've seen, you start typing, this little window comes up here, this little menu. I want you to click on the one that looks like a chain after you've highlighted your email address. And then I want you to hit the little bullet there, email, and type your email address there as well. So what that does is that makes it a live link. So if they go to your page, they'll click on that R. Hawkins 2, click on the email address, and then it's going to open a screen, and automatically it'll go to Outlook and let them type an email to you. So that makes it a live link.
How'd you get that box to pop up?
Okay, I selected the text, and when you start messing with the text, it automatically opens this. We went to the chain. That's creating a link. And this is the same way that you can link to another website, you can link to another page, you can do this with any text on your website. Just select it, click on the chain link, and then you have your options of how you want to link it. I could have gone to a website, I could have gone to a different page.
So we could highlight just a word.
Any word.
It could be like whatever and click on it and it would take you back to
Yep.
some, okay.
Yep. And you could even tie that to a document, okay? Any of these options.
Specific word we could connect to like another internet site.
Absolutely. You see click here. Someone will say click here and it's a live link. That's exactly what they've done. They selected that text and they have added a hyperlink to it. And through Weebly, this is how you do it. Okay?
When
I select the text, I don't get that window.
Okay, let's see.
Just, I guess you just kind of hover it over it so
Okay.
get away from it and it'll go
Select
away.
it.
This one way. Can I answer your question?
Okay, now click on that little chain link. There you go.
Oh,
Now, we
yeah.
want it to go to your email address, so click here.
Oh.
Then type your email address.
Can you add the calendar too?
Yes, you have to have the calendar. Let me think. We answered this question before. You
I'm asking for the other one, because for Christopher, like, I need a calendar so, like, people will know when he's in court and when he's not, and that way they don't.
a live calendar? I don't know if
Like
if
a
we
Google
believe.
calendar, you know, like
Okay.
that we can update and add.
If you
things.
you could have your Google Calendar. You can link to it. I think you could do a snapshot of it and bring it in.
You can go to your site and look at it.
Okay, but I can't put, like, you know how,
I don't see a calendar.
Okay.
I don't see it as an element itself.
okay,
But you know you could do it different ways.
okay.
You know, and if it's something that's
Have to play with it and see.
yeah, and if it's something that pretty much is going to be the same, you could even do it like in a Word document. You know how you can do a template in Word, create the calendar, and then you can bring that document in, not a link, bring that whole document in and fill up a space. Okay. How we doing, folks? Doing good? You didn't know you could do all this stuff, did you?
We'll show your page we fixed. There we go.
Yay!
There's your little map.
Yay! Look at that.
Woo. Now, any word that we do that link, it's gonna come, it'll show it in a different color or something, won't it? So they'll
Yeah.
know it's a word they can click
Yes.
on.
Yeah, yeah, and like we were talking earlier, anything you highlight and you click on that little chain, you can link it to something else. You could even create a link over to YouTube video. If you didn't want to bring the whole video, you didn't want to use the embed code, you could do a link over to your playlist in YouTube. Okay, you can do all kinds of different things. All right. Okay, let me show you something that we're going to do just as an exercise. Just as an exercise today, but it may be something that you may want to do later on. I'd like everybody to click on Pages. And then I want to show you just a little bit how to manipulate your pages here. You may decide that you want your pages to be in a different order. You may decide that you want to call them something different. And I talked about this earlier, but now that you've had a chance to play with this and things cement in a little bit, let's revisit this. The only thing that I really don't ever want you to mess with is your home page. Okay, always make sure that that little home is there. It always needs to be the first one in a line. And just so you'll know, whatever order these are in, that's how it shows up from left to right, or if yours is a stacked one, that's the order that they stay in. And so what we want to do now is we have home, are yours in the same order as mine? Home, about us, testimonials, services, contact us. Okay. What I would like for you to do, if your products or services, I want you to click and hold down on that, and I want you to move that to after about us, but before testimonials. So we're going to drag our products or services to between our about us and our testimonials. And then we're going to hit save and edit once again. And that's really the only thing that we changed, but what's neat about Weebly is you don't have to start from scratch. You don't have to worry about it. We've just changed the order of our pages. Okay, pretty cool? All right. Okay, now we're going to talk for a few minutes about our products and services page, because this is something that is unique to each one of you. Some of you have products, some of you have services, some of you have both. Some of you really, it's hard to put into pictures what you do. Okay, so on our products and services page, what we need to know is we need people to be able to see the product or service. We need them to be able to, it's got remember, okay? Remember, that's going to be your header. We want them to be able to read some information on it. Okay, How many of you have a certain product brand that you represent? Maybe you in your, okay. All right. You want to make sure that those brands are in your descriptions. You want to make sure that that's on your page, because if I go to Google and give me a brand name. Protein. Protein. Okay, and I live in the River Valley area and I'm looking for protein chemicals. I might just type in protein. Okay, and so you want that to be in your description. Okay, if you guys use any certain types of products that would benefit you, you think people would go out there looking for it, make sure that that's in your description. Okay, you want as much information as possible. Your picture over here, you don't really have, I mean, I know you have products, but say, for example, going back to the teeth whitening, you might have an image here of a pretty lady smiling with white teeth, okay, and something here, something like, we'll brighten your smile, and then kind of tell a little bit about how it works, how long does it take, how many treatments, how much does it cost, okay? And then something that it says do, but I don't see an example in here. We want some sort of call to action, okay? How many of you are planning on actually selling from this website? Anybody? Okay. Do you have a PayPal account or a Google checkout account? Okay, you can actually do this today, and I'll show you how. Yours is going to be a little bit different than the rest of the folks, okay? Anybody else have PayPal? Anybody else Google checkout that wants to sell on their website? Because Weebly, this can be an e-commerce site. It's not really robust like, you know, if you have 1,000 products, I don't recommend this website, but you can sell 20, 25 products, and you can actually have your revenue go to have a checkout cart, I guess it's called a checkout cart. You can have all of that through Weebly, and then you'll get your money. Of course, any fees that go along with it, that's through whoever you collect your money through, PayPal or whatever. All right, so for the rest of us, our products and services page is going to look similar to this. We're going to have a picture, we're going to have a catchy name, we're going to have description, we're going to have a price, and then we're going to have a button. Okay, I recommend putting a button here, and if it's something like yours, Camille, maybe click for an appointment, or you know how on the button, click here to make an appointment. We'll link that to your Contact Us page where they can actually go in. Or you could even put you could put a form on there. You could change your form to say something like appointments, and then say, you'll be contacted within 24 hours to set up an appointment. Okay, you can think about the elements that we've been using and how that those can integrate into here. But anyway, we do want a call to action on that as well. Now, of course, if you're using a shopping cart, that's going to be the way to go. So let's go ahead and go over, let me just show you my services page. I don't know that I've really developed this one. Okay, mine says online store setup, and the reason it says this is because I actually brought in some of the e-commerce for my demonstration so I could show you guys some stuff like this. If you go to use the revenue tools, and I'll show you what those are in just a minute. These are your choices. You can do Google Checkout, set up an account where if you don't have it today, please don't take the time to do this today. Or you can use your PayPal. That's why it said if you already have it. If you get this screen when you're going through it, just X out of it. But basically, we don't really have anything to sell where I work. So we have seminars, right? So I just picked a nice image there. Our consultants can teach you money-saving techniques, and then just a little description here. And then I put click here to make an appointment, and then that goes over to my Contact Us page. So these are just some ideas, okay? We could also do an image, same type of thing here, register now. Okay, I do have a registration website where you can go to register for classes. Some of you went to that today. So if you have an outside source that collects information for you, or another website that you want to link to, you can do that as well. Okay, Jill. Okay, yours is going to look more like this. Okay, this is just an image here, and QuickBooks. I'm pretending that I sell QuickBooks Pro software for this demonstration. Okay, so I've got the image, I've got a description, and then I've got the price, and then I've got where I can actually add to the cart. So those of you who already have those accounts, you can go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and let me.
Where did you get that box?
Okay, I'm going to show you that in just a second.
It's under
It's under the elements.
commerce,
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, I went to the wrong site. Bear with me, people. Hang on. I went back where I was. My sites. Okay.
So how many of these little, images and text boxes can we put? Can we just put a whole bunch down? It'll
They can just keep on going. Scroll, scroll, scroll. But again, if you're actually selling something, they don't recommend more than 25 things, but you know, how far are they really going to scroll? So think about your top ones. Okay, so everybody except for Jill. Jill's special. We're going to drag 2 columns. Okay? In our left column, we're going to drag an image.
Services, products and services.
Products and services, sorry. Yes, I just jumped ahead. Yeah, your products or your services page, whatever you've named it. Okay, so you've got 2 columns. And then I want you to drag an image element to the left column, a title to the right, a text to the right, and then unless you have a different idea, go ahead and drag a button over there as well. Okay, now, this is what your general setup should look like, and you're going to do this for however many products or services that you want to show. Let me show you one more thing that I want you to do after each set of product services. You're going to take over here in structure, we're going to drag and drop a divider. That's just a line that goes all the way across the screen. Okay? So if you have 5 products or services you want to show, you're going to do this 5 times. And you're going to have to bring down a new column, new 2 columns underneath the divider. Okay? So I want y'all to go ahead and start working on that. And I'm going to show you how to do the revenue just in case you want to do this at some later date. It's over here in product. And you would just drag this over here. Okay, this is for you, Jill. It's going to go all the way across. Okay, and this is where you get this. When you get this, you just go ahead and connect up everything. And then here, Jill, you can resize this. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay, up here I think it is. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Magnifier, set wallpaper, save. View original. Hang on, I did it before. I've done it before. Here we go. Block. We want it to be position. We can put it in the middle. There's a way to make it bigger though. Hang with me just a second here. Position. There it is, right there. Display style. Okay. You're going to click on the block. You're going to display style. You're going to. I would go large because then it goes all the way across. Okay. And then you'll just fill in the blanks. So I'm going to switch this back over to my other site and leave that as an example for you to look at. And then Tracy and I will come around and help you in any way that you need help. And this is where you'll want to get your pictures out of your products and services. Okay? And in fact, I'm going to let y'all work pretty much for another hour just on this page and anything that you haven't done so far. What you doing?
Look at our Google Plus page, and I got an
Okay.
email from Michael, and he needs the link to our page, but I don't know if the link's set up yet until we're verified.
Michael Stoker.
Yes.
Did that make sense to you, Jill, on how to do the?
I've already
The revenue.
done a couple.
Okay, good.
See if, I'll show you it, and you can tell me if you think they look okay.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Yep. I would put. I can't. Yeah. Just and I can tell you're working on the description. Just put really good, detailed
description,
descriptions.
okay.
Yes. And then 2, something that you'll want to do at the bottom of your page is what? Name, address, phone number. So after your last product or service, make sure that you bring down a text box and put your name, address, and phone number at the bottom again. Okay? Okay, that's not what I want. I want to delete this right here, just this. Let's bring a new one. I don't know that that's going to help at all, but.
My boss used to think I did it on purpose. Now he knows that it's just me. That's what happens when you put me
See,
behind
it's
your
part
computer.
of that, so, but we should be able to change that when we go to change.
Will you see this on their phone?
Yes. Y'all, can I get your attention for just a minute? Something I forgot to tell you earlier. When you build your Weebly site, it's automatically setting up a mobile-ready site as well. Good news, you don't have to do any other work for that. Okay?
And if you want to see how it looks, there's actually a button up top. You can see what it looks like on mobile.
Yeah, it's right here. Or you can, well, you're published. You can look at it on your phone.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, isn't that cool? All right, so.
I'm gonna try it on that.
Okay, so anyway, that's how you link documents. I do not see a link yet to that website, to that webinar, but just jot it down, 10 o'clock next Wednesday, and it'll be something that you can access from your computer. I'm hoping from your phone, but I'll send you the link, and then you'll have to I'll either ask you if you want registered or I'll have you registered. So whatever I email you, just fill it out, okay? I'll just send out the invitation is what I'll do.
No, I won't be back by 10 because Coda doesn't get through at therapy till 10.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm sorry.
I am too. I did.
Well, and I asked him if he could record it for future use, and he said that sometimes the recording, he would try, but he wouldn't promise because sometimes YouTube doesn't cooperate with those types of recordings.
Well, and I know nobody will do it for me, so I'll try to get it from my phone.
Okay.
Desktop, and then try it.
Okay, that's what I turned where.
Okay. That may,
I need to sign up for that one for next week too.
For the 26th? Can we sign you up for it? Okay.
Do I need to go in?
Just tell, no. Let's do this. Raise your hand if you know for sure you want to come to the June 26th Get Listed Locally from 2 to 4 p.m. at Arkansas Tech. It's free. It's going to tell you how to get your website out there more. It's going to help with your SEO. And I will send you an email. Okay, do you want to come to Fort Smith? You want to go do Fort Smith? Okay, that one's going to be at the end of August. Candace. Okay, I got Kimberly, Camille, and Candace. Anybody else have their will?
What date is that?
It's the June 26th from 2 to 4.
We need to do it.
Y'all need to, okay, and you may already be registered. I'm not sure. I think you are. I'll just make sure that both of you are coming. Anybody else? Okay, Jim? Okay.
What do you do at the small business marketing? What is that?
That one's fun. You need to come to that one. Yes, that one.
I asked because I don't know about the cost,
Yeah, we talk about,
but it would be beneficial.
yes, absolutely. We talk about not only traditional ways of marketing, but new ways of marketing, how to integrate them, and I try to get real specific with your particular business, and trying to help you get the word out.
What is the real deal daily deal?
That looks at daily deal sites like Groupon and Cool Deals and all those things.
I wanna come to the 26th.
Do you? Okay. And it's just a 2 hour, it's just from 2 to 4. I've got a big computer lab there. We're gonna fill it up. I got 40 seats.
Yeah.
Turn around.
It's like when you have kids, you better learn to keep calendar, because I forgot about 2 things my kids are supposed to go to Monday and Tuesday. And they usually remind me, so, you know, it's something they really want to do. And coming down here this morning, I went, oh. Because they're only doing it for 4 weeks in June, and I'm like, oh, they already missed one.
My son's on 2 baseball teams right now, and one team doesn't even have a schedule. So, yeah, and one team, they're playing 34 games over from May to July. And the other one, they're just throwing games in there whenever, and it's crazy.
Schedule around gymnastics.
Oh, yeah, girls, oh, you just wait.
My oldest goes to is in occupational therapy.
Yeah.
She missed that today.
Oh, no.
Just wait until they're like middle school and then junior high. Oh my gosh, you'll just be going.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's already constant, and they're so young.
yeah. And then one of them's going to learn to drive, and you're going to be so happy. She's, what, 4, and you want her to drive our...
My cousin's daughter, she turned 16 this year, and when she got her permit, I'm like, Haley can drive.
Yeah.
Right. And I call her and I say, you feel like driving? She's like, sure.
Yeah, they'll do
And now
anything
she
for
turned
you.
16, I
Now
can't
they're
get her
like,
to drive me
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously?
Till the new wears off, they'll do anything for you. I'm going to go ahead and log out of this one. Okay, because today, first of all, I'm really proud of y'all because I've watched your websites get born. I mean, this is really exciting to see you have nothing when you come in, and then we build a page and we build an element, we add things, and then we're coming actually to some really good websites. And so, but like I said, we have to think about after today. And so, as of right now, your websites are published. Anyone on the internet can get to your website by typing in www.whatever you've named it, .weebly.com. Okay? Now, there are some things that we have to do to be able, for the search engines to be able to find them. Okay? And they're not hard. I think sometimes some of my past students have made them seem a little bit harder than they really are. But you do have to spend some time taking care of these things. Remember, it's a pet. You got to feed it and water it. Okay? Got to take it to the vet sometimes. All right. So, what I want to explain to you is kind of how the internet crawlers work, so to speak. Okay, Google, Bing, Yahoo, they all have their search engines. And the internet crawlers go out there, and I go in and I type teeth whitening. Okay. The search engines, first of all, now they pretty much know where you're searching from. They pick up your IP address, or if you've got your phone activated, the locate sensor, they know where you are. So they're going to pull up all these listings, and we're going to go really specific into this on the 26th, but just know that for right now, until you do some things, people aren't going to be able to find you through the search engines because there's some things you haven't done yet. Okay? So the search engines need, first of all, to know that your website exists. Okay? And we'll talk about that in a minute. The search engines also need to know what's on each of your pages. Okay? So that when someone searches for Pro Team chemicals, it'll go to your products and services page. The search engine may never find your home page, but if you've got Pro Team and that's what they're searching for, it'll take them right to her products and services page once you've got everything set up. And so that's why I say make sure your name, address, and phone number's on every page, and make sure you've got everything on every page, because everybody may not go to all 5 pages of your website. They may go to 1, and they may look for 3 seconds and click out. Okay. All right. So That said, for each of our 5 pages, we're going to go in and add some advanced page settings. And let me explain what we're doing first, and then we're going to do some together. Okay? All right. This is located in your, let's look at page 22 in your book, please. And you should have an image that looks like what's on the screen here. And basically, this section right here, this is a snapshot of what your advanced page settings look like. So let's do this. Instead of me talking about this first, let me go back over to here and let me show you Pages, Advanced Settings. This is how we get to this screen that was on the board. So you can go ahead and hit Pages, Advanced Settings. Okay. Now what you're going to see is what's going to pop up down below. It's blue right in the middle. Okay. Now before we move further, what I also want you to recognize is over here, remember we got our page titles, we've got our home, about us, services, whatever you've named them here. Whatever's highlighted, that is what page we're doing our settings for. Okay, so right now, my website, I've got home selected, I've clicked advanced page settings, that's expanded this window to where now I see this information. Okay. Now, the page title, look in your book, the page title. This is going to be, and it's hard, mine's hard to read. Tracy cleaned up the picture, but I can't read mine. SEO key phrase. Okay, what is that? Remember those 3 words that we put on the back of your place? Okay. I would like you to choose, come up with a key phrase that fits your business the best. It can be one word, like architect. Okay, that's what I would do for his key phrase. Pool supplies, or maybe you could get more specific. Real estate, counseling services, or whatever your main, you call yourself. I don't quite understand what y'all do yet. But let's see, what about Scooby Duty? Oh, goodness gracious. What do we put? There you go, pet waste removal. Pretty descriptive. Salon. Okay, so, and we have to do this for all 5 pages. Okay, all 5 pages we have to do this. So, go ahead and type in your key phrase right now, your SEO keyword phrase. And once you've typed in that, I want you to type in your company name.
Like salon and then behind it.
Just type in your keyword. I think,
You put anything in the middle.
that's what I'm trying to see if it, I don't think it matters. Just type in dog waste removal, Scooby Duty, pet whatever.
Page title?
Mm-hmm. And then once you've typed your company name, then I want you to put home page. Okay, because these are advanced page settings for our home page.
On page description, not on
Then you
page.
want to
Okay.
type in what?
We're only on the first line, page title. Page title. Okay, we've got our keyword phrase here. We've got our company name after that. And then you're going to type home page because we're setting up the settings for our home page, right? Or you can put home. Just put home. Okay? That, home. All right. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is I want you to think about your keywords again. Now, the best way to do this page description is to use your keywords. You're going to make 1 to 3 sentences that accurately describe what's on your home page using some of your keywords. Okay, so let me repeat that. I know your brain just went, okay. For example, Jim's page description is going to be Jim McKenzie, architect, specializes in residential and commercial architectural services, serving Russellville, Dardanelle, Dover, or the River Valley area, or something like that. Okay, you're coming up with 1 to 3 sentences that pinpoint what's on that home page. Now, remember I said make sure you use your keywords on your home page? You also want those keywords in there because what the internet crawlers do is they go out there and someone types in architect, okay, and Google knows that they're in Russellville. So they type in residential architecture, okay? So those words are on his home page, those words are in his page description. Google goes ding, 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 they match, and bam, it's going to show up in the search. Okay, maybe way down there, some other SEO things that we need to do, but you need to tie all that together. So let's all work on our page description. I'm going to get a couple minutes, and if you need specific help, let me know. Okay. Search engine optimization. Okay, so 1 to 3 sentences, using your keywords, include your location, and just regular sentences of what's on your home page. Search engine optimization, your search engines are Google, Bing, Yahoo, okay? How do you get your website found by the internet crawlers, and how not only do you get them found, but so they're not the 10,000th listing down at the bottom.
You want it to be on that first page.
You want it to be on that first page. And it takes time to do that, but so we're doing a little bit of the background work right now.
We have so many different services. So do you, I mean,
Is it just the basic?
Focus
So you do
on-
manicures, pedicures,
Yeah, I would.
facials, or, I mean, do we need to?
Focus on what's on your home page. Remember that initial thing? Okay, if you can't remember what's on your home page, click back over to your home page if you can't remember what's on your home page, and look at that description that you wrote. Okay? Look back at that because I told you to use your keywords in there, so you may be able to use that.
We did manicures, pedicures.
Yeah. Because I may be looking for a manicure, I may be looking for a pedicure, I may be looking for something different.
Body wrap.
Body wrap. See, we're into those body wraps. Okay.
Yeah. And so you can only do one line.
No, you do up to 3 sentences. I think it's like 200 characters or something like that. Up to 200 characters. If you put too much, it's not going to help you. Okay.
Does it word wrap then? Because I can't see it when it goes.
How much are you getting? Is it?
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, it just keeps going. Yeah.
Yeah, see, mine just comes back. Because I put, we can show you any listing, and then it just comes
Well,
back and starts.
okay. Let's
Typing
back up.
over.
Let's back up. Your page description. Okay. You are a hillbilly real estate. Serves the Ozark area with residential, commercial houses, businesses for sale. It's not really a sales pitch, okay? You're describing what's on your home page using your keywords. I hope I'm not making this more complicated than it is, okay?
hey, look, you're the 4th business. Hold up for business. SBA.
Oh, that's actually not us, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I know.
But yeah,
I could
they give
find
us
you
money.
through there.
Yeah, you could. You
I
could
have.
because we are on the list. We are listed that way. Scooby Dooty provides a pet waste removal, pooper scooper service. Okay. Let me read Will's to y'all, okay, just to give you an idea. Okay, first of all, I love the name and I love the concept. Scooby Dooty provides a pet waste removal, pooper scooper service. Okay, Scooby Dooty serves the Russellville, Arkansas, and surrounding areas, providing lawn service in a different way. Perfect. Okay. Think about your business in terms of this example. How can you summarize your business using your keywords in 1 to 3 sentences? Hillbilly Realty serves the Ozark, Arkansas, because there's Ozark, Missouri. Okay. Arkansas area or whatever. With residential and commercial listings or, you know, something like that.
It probably depends on what kind of, if she's like self-proprietor, LLC, what type of, because if.
Okay, did you get yours?
So this is all in-page description, right?
Yes, yes. Okay. Now, we're going to move on, and if you're not quite finished, you're going to have time after we go through this to finish this up. Now, your meta keywords. Years ago, or actually, I don't know, maybe it wasn't years ago, but in the beginning of internet, keywords were king. Okay, that is how people searched for stuff. But what happened was some of the developers were getting unscrupulous. Okay, they would go in and find out what were the top keywords for the week, and they would assign those keywords to their web page. So, say for example, it's Super Bowl Sunday. They would put Super Bowl as one of their meta keywords so that they would move up in the search engine. Yeah, so Google, now Yahoo still uses meta keywords. I think Bing does too. Google ignores these, but we still want to put them on each page of our site. So what we're going to do is your meta keywords are, remember our keywords, architecture, commercial, residential, whatever you have your keywords. I want you to come up with a maximum of 10 to 15 unique words or phrases that manicures, pedicures, body wraps, okay, windshield repair, shower door repair, okay, and separate them with commas. And you can have a phrase like for Jim, I would probably do architecture, I would do residential architecture, I would do commercial architecture. It can be a phrase, but make sure to put a comma and a space between your words or phrases.
Can you just do all these in lowercase?
Yeah, yeah. And I would also put Russellville, Arkansas, or wherever you're located. I'd put city and state in there.
Facial or a basic facial, so if they're two words, it'll still pick up on the facial?
Mm-hmm.
If it's machine or basic, because it's different.
Or do you do?
I think it'll just pick up the facial. Mm-hmm. Now, and then something else that I didn't say before, but I want to say now. Anything that you've got in your meta keywords or your description, when I'm saying keywords, those key function words, if they do not appear on that page, I want you to go back and put them on your home page. Remember, these are our advanced page settings for our home page. So, if you forgot to put windshield repair on your home page, Candace, and you've got windshield repair here, I want you to go back and work that into your home page somehow.
Oh, so they have to be.
They need to be consistent, because what's Google looking at? The only thing Google's looking at this for is consistency with that page. It gives it credibility among the internet crawlers. So if I were you, I would jot down your meta keywords. I would jot down your keywords, meta keywords for that home page somewhere, and then just go back and scan your home page and make sure that those are integrated at some point. Copy and paste? Yeah, well, but you want it, you know, sentence form. Yeah.
For the front codes?
No, on your home page. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, so if you're gonna, your home page is still, like when you roll down,
Mhm.
and roll, that's still the home page, so
No,
we
Yeah.
can add it into
It's
features.
just features, but features is just our basic stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's just an overview, it's not everything.
Yeah.
So that's where we go to our
But you've
services, right?
got manicure, pedicure, machine, facials,
But there's so many
microderm.
other
Oh,
things
yeah,
that
but
we don't
like,
put
that's
there.
just
Yeah.
probably a sliver of what.
We need to.
Well, you don't have to have every one, ladies, but what my point is
It needs to
whatever's
match whatever we
there,
put on that one.
yes.
Right, okay.
Make
so
sure
we
that they
need
match.
these on this one, when we get to
Yep.
that other page, we're gonna put
Yep.
all that other stuff.
Yep, you got that right. And then if you forgot something and you have it here, then you would add it over to your home page. Okay?
My first job ever was in an architect's office. Bigger stuff than your daughter's adorable. I'm looking at they were in Iceville, but in Iceville, Fort Smith.
Okay. Okay, everybody go ahead and I want you to hit save and edit. Not yet. I want you to save and edit, and then we're going to open this back up and we're going to talk about header codes and footer codes. And this is another reason why I want you to be on the call next week, is because the first or second time I explain this to you, you're probably going to go, she's not making sense. Okay, it's not hard, but I think this is one of those things that you just need to hear a couple times and see and then do, and then you'll be fine. All right. So what are you looking at on your screen? Did your little box close back up?
No.
Okay, I want you to go back. Hang on just a second. Let me think about this. Let me just look up here, and then we're going to go into Weebly's help section, because I think it would be helpful for you to see this after I explain it. Okay.
My advanced settings disappeared.
It will. Okay, and then it's still there. And then this little button here turns to a plus, and then you can expand it back. Okay, but we saved and edited, so it should have taken you back to your home page. All right. The footer code and the header code, those are designed so that the internet crawlers can read code language. Anybody ever seen a string? You have seen a string of HTML code? It's like there's little brackets and dashes and numbers and lines and all of that and letters.
One little thing.
Yeah, okay. So Google and the other search engine sites, they go into the page settings on your website, and they're looking. They're always going back, and they're always looking. All right, so there's some certain things that they're looking for. In your, let me go back to page 2.2. Page 2.2. Your footer code right here. You are going to put a Google Analytics fragment here. Okay? Yeah, sounds pretty impressive, huh? You're going to be so smart when you get done with this. Okay, so what does that mean? That means I'm going to go into the help section. We're going to just demonstrate that here in just a minute. But basically, you're going to set up a Google Analytics account. And once you do that, you type in your website address, your URL, and it will give you a metacode. Okay? And you're going to copy and paste that whole metacode right here the same code on every page of your website in the advanced settings, okay? And we're way ahead of schedule today. If you guys want to do that today while we're here, I have no objection to that. Normally I say do this when you get home because there's usually not time, but we do have time today. You guys are smart class. Okay. All right, so our footer code, and this is all on page 2.2 as our outline. Your footer code, your Google Analytics fragment goes there. Now, your header code, which confuses me, why isn't it header and footer? I don't know. But anyway, your header code is going to be, you're going to put two things in there. One, you're going to put your Google Webmaster Tools meta tag there, and then you're going to put your Bing Webmaster Tools meta tag there. All that means is you're going to Google, you're telling Google that your website exists. It's going to give you a meta code. It's going to give you some HTML code. You're going to copy and paste that here. You're going to do the same thing to Bing. You're going to go tell Bing that you have a website. You're going to type in that URL. It's going to give you some code. You're going to copy and paste that code in the same box. It doesn't matter. The internet crawlers can tell when one stops and the next one starts. And you're going to do that on each page. Clear as mud?
So you gotta go through Google, Bing, blah, 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 on each page of your webpage?
No. You're going to go to
Copy paste that same one on each page?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so we're going to go to Google Analytics one time, grab a code, copy and paste. We're going to go to Google Webmaster Tools one time, get a meta code, copy and paste. We're going to go to Bing one time, grab the meta code, and copy and paste it. Okay. So to do that, let's look at page 210 in your book. It's the last page. And let's go to Weebly's support. I think it's this one. They changed it. Okay. Okay, in your website, okay, everybody saved and edited our stuff from our home page, right, our advanced settings. So click on this little question mark at the top next to settings in Weebly and go to the support center. Okay, and all we're doing here is we're going to Weebly's help because they've got a really good explanation on this. Okay, over on the side, left side, you're going to click on Stats and SEO.
Is that all in here? Yeah.
Yes, it's in here. And then you're going to click on Add Google Analytics to a site.
Not there. It says secret.
Okay, I clicked on the question mark at the top, then Stats and SEO on the side, and then I clicked on Add Google Analytics to a site. Okay, I would like for you to read this to yourself. When you're ready, I want you to click on Sign Up for an Account with Google Analytics. How many of you already have a Gmail account? Okay, if you already have a Gmail account, you can sign into your Google Analytics page with a Gmail account. If you don't have a Gmail account, let me know when you get there. I think that you can sign in through Yahoo. Some of them allow you to sign in through Facebook in some different ways. So just go ahead and read this. I'm going to quit talking and get a good idea of what you're doing and then go do that.
If we have a Gmail, we still need to go up to the sign up for an account and then use our
You're going to
Gmail.
sign up to add a Google Analytics to your site. You're going to sign up for a Google Analytics account.
Okay, so
Okay.
we go to that.
Okay, read this whole page first and then go back up and then start going through the motions.
Same code goes in the header and footer?
Hmm?
The same code for header and footer? Oh.
The footer code is your Google Analytics. Your header code, the other
You
one.
have that backwards. Footer is all your words that you put in there. Your header is the.
Footer code is Google Analytics.
There you go. Footer code is Google Analytics. Header is your Webmaster Tools.
Yeah.
Google Webmaster Tools is different than your Google Analytics.
That's on that 2.2 page, what it goes and what.
And this says either, but go ahead and go with what the book says on where to put it so that when we do our webinar and try to help you, we know where it is.
Okay, I signed in and it gave me these three little things and it says sign up.
You into Google Analytics? Okay, yes, start analysis, yes.
But I'm already in there because I signed up.
Okay,
Oh, but I gotta sign up for this too.
yes, you gotta sign up for Google Analytics.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Now, do you wanna do universal analytics or classic analytics?
I don't know. Hang on just a second.
Excuse my bad hearing.
Did you, this is where we were, and then add Google Analytics to a site. Okay, it's giving you a choice of 2.
Yeah, there's a
Okay,
whole way how
universal.
there's extra stuff.
Universal
Yeah, but it's
analytics,
in
maybe?
beta too, so universal's in beta.
I would do classic for now.
That looks like a whole lot of stuff, I don't even know what that.
What your Google Analytics is going to do is once you start getting traffic on your website, it's going to tell you how many people visited your site, where were they from, how many clicks, those types of things. But,
And what's our site, our website name?
okay. Okay, everybody pay attention to me real quick. Remember at the very beginning, well, maybe I didn't tell you to do this. The URL that you're going to type in is www. Whatever you named your site, .weebly.com. That's the URL your Google Analytics is looking for.
So what's your website name?
www. Whatever you called it, .weebly.com.
Two different, there's a website name and a URL.
Well, your URL is how to get to your website. Oh, the website name. The website name is the name that's on your website. What do you, Hillbilly Realty or Clearwater Pools or whatever. Sorry.
So I'll have to make a Google.
Username, use, stay signed in.
Because I tried to do Yahoo.
Okay, just hit sign up. Yeah. And you can create a Gmail account and never use it if you need that to get in to create a Google Analytics account. Just do a Gmail account and go through there.
The name is just Arsenal Spot.
Right. Yes. Yes. I'm sorry. I was.
We'll let that lie.
Central time.
Yes.
On the URL? Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry. Your name is whatever you named your website, and then your URL is the www.
Can I shorten what I originally put in for my address
Can you change it?
later?
If you're going to change it, though, I would do it before you set up all this stuff.
So if they do not have, if they've never signed into Google anytime, anywhere, they're creating a Google.
Yeah, you need to create a Google account, which is like, easiest thing to do is do a Gmail account.
But it will take others, because I think I use my Centric, my home one.
Yeah, if it'll take that, then you can use that as well.
When I went to sign in, it let me use my Yahoo.
Okay, there you go.
Now, the account name, what, is it just like, or down here at the bottom where it says setting up your account? And it says, our topmost level organization, one, okay, so.
Accounts are the topmost level of organization and contain one or more tracking IDs. Huh?
What do you put there? Get tracking
Tracking
or
ID. I don't want a tracking ID. Hang on, let me look real quick. Website.
I think there's a reason they pay people to do this.
This has been well, this is not even complicated. I really don't think any of it's been complicated.
All those people that have been calling me.
Account name. Oh, that's just call our salon and spa.
That's what I thought.
Because the account name on your Google Analytics, that's just what you're going to see when you bring up your Google Analytics. So just name it the same as your website. Whatever name you've got, Clearwater Pool and Spa or our salon spa, whatever.
Okay, there it is.
Okay. This is your tracking code.
Oh, my Lord, have
Okay.
mercy. All that?
Hang on, don't do anything.
Okay.
Okay. What I'd like you to do is open up a, hang on, let me get everybody's attention. Okay, y'all, let me talk to y'all for just a second, okay? You're going to get a Google Analytics code in just a minute. What I would like for you to do is I would like for you to go over to Word, open a blank Word document, and I'd like you to copy and paste that tracking code over to the Word document, and then I want to make sure that you save that to your flash drive, because after today, if you need that code again, you need to be able to access it. And let me say something else too. If you miss the first character or the last character or any characters in between when you're copying and pasting, Google will not recognize this code. It's HTML code. You've got to have that. I had somebody call me the other day and we started looking and just that little bracket was missing. And fortunately she had copied and pasted it to a document so we could grab it and put it out there. Okay? All right, so, all right. Now go back to that and get that first little, the whole thing.
The whole deal,
The
yeah.
whole thing. All the way down. There you go. Now copy and paste that over. Paste. Okay. Ooh, it looks different. Nope, that's not right. That pasted wrong. Hang on a minute.
You just don't
hang
save?
on. No, it's in the pasting.
The options.
Set default paste.
It only gave me like one option, I think.
Hang on. Oh, it's there. Looks like Word might be doing some things weird too.
Some authentication problems with my Word. I don't know what they've done on these computers.
Okay.
It still should open. I finally got mine.
Copy and paste it over to your page first, and then we'll pull it from there and see if that makes a difference. If it looks funny once you put it into Word, copy and paste it over to your Weebly home page, to the footer, and then copy it from there over to Word and see if it looks right. If it doesn't, we may not be able to make a second copy of it. And it'll still be on your website as long as we save it.
Well, you can access your email on the internet, email it to yourself.
There you go. Yeah, email it to yourself. That'll work too.
That's much easier.
You're the queen of email, aren't you?
Somebody wants to get me, they better send me an email for you can.
Go to pages, advanced settings. And this is the footer?
This is the, and I always get them mixed up, so let me look. Footer. Footer. Footer.
Plain paste is plain text or just paste?
Oh,
See, it's got
just
there's.
paste. Just paste it. Okay. All right, now I want you
There
to,
it was, I guess. Yeah,
okay.
there it
Now
is.
go ahead and I want you to save and edit down here. Now let's look at your page. Scroll all the way down. I'll tell you how we know if we did it right. You did it right. If you did it wrong, you would see all that junk down there.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we gotta go, we have to do the banner.
Are we gonna copy it from there to put to our flash drive?
We have those.
Yes,
two things.
yes. Yeah, but we're going to focus on just on the analytics code right now. Okay? And then we're going to move into the other ones because we have to go in and set up accounts on those too.
Do I need to copy that thing or show me something else?
Yeah. See, can you open your email? Is your email like Gmail or something you can get to anywhere? Open an email, copy and paste it, and then email it to yourself. Okay? And then that way you'll have it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love that. Me. It's me.
Who needs more time to copy and paste their Google Analytics? Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I'm not rushing you, but I don't want you to get bored. Okay. All right. Are you good to go?
No.
Okay. Create an account. Okay. You have a Gmail account. Type your Gmail password right there. Okay. Now, sign up. Okay. Now it's for, make sure that that's clicked. I can't tell. Website? Yes. Okay. Go over to here to Classic Analytics. Okay, scroll down. Your website name right here. What is it, Jim? Right here. What's your website name? Jim McKenzie, Architect, PA?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Just type that there in just regular letters. Now, you're going to need to put this Google Analytics fragment onto every page in your advanced page setting, so feel free to go ahead and do that now. If you've gotten it onto your home page in your footer code, you're going to go back to your pages, click on the page that you want to do the advanced page settings on, click Advanced Page Settings to expand that, and then go down and go ahead and just copy the Google Analytics fragment for right now, and don't worry about all the other stuff that's on that page, and save it. Okay? So that
Data sharing, do you click all three of those boxes?
on which?
It says data sharing with other Google products only, anonymously with Google and others, or account specialists.
That's all optional data sharing with Google. Enables enhanced. Well, I've not read these myself. Enable enhanced add features. No, unclick that.
Normally when it's already clicked, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, yeah, just unclick it.
Well, they were all three clicked.
There you go, unclick it.
Okay.
Get tracking ID. Oh, you have to have that. Just put your business name in there again. That's what's going to show up as the Google Analytics name.
Just password he's setting on the page.
I accept.
It's on every page.
Every page in your footer code. Okay, this is your tracking. Yes, copy this, including this very first caret all the way down. There you go. Copy and paste that over to your footer code in Weebly, and then email it to yourself.
How do you email it to yourself?
Hang on, go ahead and copy that. Go to your pages here.
I love to email myself stuff because it just says me.
Yeah, it's from me to me.
Me, send me something.
Can I click off that?
Yeah. And there you go, advanced settings. Footer, okay, see this footer code right here? You need to get rid of all that stuff. That's all going to show up on your page. Okay, now this is where you're going to paste it. Okay, now save and edit.
I'm sure you got it all.
Save and edit that. Now, do you have an email account where you can get to anywhere? Okay, open that up. Open up a new email. Compose or whatever you call it. Okay, click right here and paste.
Yeah, or like services.
Type anything in?
I guess it didn't save it in the, okay, just copy and paste it again. It looks like it didn't, it might have put it into the clipboard, but it doesn't look like it did. What's your question, Jim?
Well, there's not a category that fits.
Okay, yours is going to be like professional services or something. Go down.
I didn't see that.
Real. Well, maybe other. Hang on, reference real estate, pets and animals, people and society, online news, laws, jobs, internet, home, hobbies. You're right. Other.
Yeah.
I think professional services would be one of the choices. It's always one of the choices. Okay, go ahead and uncheck all these boxes down at the bottom. And then before you hit tracking, go ahead and undo that. And then type your account name right here. Just call it the same name as your business name.
Just without the www.com.
Yeah.
So I have like my own.
Yeah, that's just going to show up on your Google Analytics page when you.
Website name up here.
I would type it like this.
Oh, yeah.
Just regular writing.
Have you tried the?
Ooh, here's your flash drive too. We don't want to leave that in there.
Oh, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did all mine.
How many of you have copied and pasted your Google Analytics fragment at least one time? Okay, how many have emailed it to themselves? Okay, how many have put it on every page on their website? Okay, bear with us. We've got a couple people that we're going to catch up to you, then we're going to move on to the header code. Be a good time to go back and check your meta keywords on your advanced page settings on your home page and make sure that all those are on your home page. What's the deal with your footer code?
Oh, I've already put it in.
Let me see it. Why does it look like that though? That right there? I don't think that's supposed to be there. That go back to the very, very top.
Well,
Oh, well, maybe it didn't belong. Maybe it was just.
Mine looked like that.
Oh, it just, okay. Make sure and save that before you.
Saved on a Word
It,
document.
well, I mean the page.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm just trying to fill in all
Yes.
this.
Okay. Okay, did you get it? Okay, get tracking ID. It needs to be, the page description needs to represent what's on that page. So your page description about us is going to have the names of the people that you have referenced on that page. It's going to, your products and services is going to list Pro Team, Pool Chemicals, and you're going to be more descriptive as far as what's on that page. Just accept. Okay, now I want you to copy, copy and paste this whole thing. I mean all of it in this box, starting with that carrot.
Oh, in the box?
Yes, what's in the box. Every bit of that. Okay, copy that. Okay, then go back over to your Weebly site.
How do I do that?
Oh boy. Can you minimize this page without getting rid of it? How do you get to your other pages, other web pages? Weebly, right here. Click on that right there. See it right there? Right there. Okay. Now go to Pages. Then go to Advanced Page Settings, Advanced Settings right here. And then paste it right here in the footer code. Okay. Now, save and edit.
Think back where I drag my boxes.
Okay. Then I want you to go, can you get into your email from here?
From here?
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, I don't know enough about Macs to open a new, how do you open a new tab? Right here, this little plus right here. Okay, go into your Gmail here.
So you were in design, so then we had to go
Okay.
to pages and build. Now you're in build.
Okay, now compose a new email right here. Now, right here, wherever you type, right here, where do you normally type? Right here?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
one of my major faults. is
Hit
that-
paste, see if it'll let you paste again. There you
Why
go.
do you have to go to
Subject,
paper?
this is your Google Analytics fragment.
Maybe you didn't, maybe you just had to go to build, but.
Okay, so if I'm in design, I can't change anything, but if I go to build,
Google Analytics what?
Fragment.
that's okay.
That was the only way I knew.
Now, I want you to go up and I want you to email that to yourself. Just right here, recipients.
You know, it's kind of like the people that pay to come
Now you
out
gotta,
chicken.
okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
email it. You gotta type your Gmail account right there. Type yourself in.
My sister-in-law's like,
And then send it.
no, they can't.
Okay. Everybody got their footer code? Okay, let me tell you one way that you can see if you did it correctly. Go to your home page, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and if you see a bunch of gibberish at the very bottom of your page, you did it wrong.
No gibberish.
Okay, no gibberish, you did good. All right. Yeah. Well, what happens is if you miss part of that code, Weebly sees it as text, And I know this because I've had a couple people call me and they go, there's this stuff at the bottom of my page. And I look at their footer code and I'm like, well, you've got text in there because you don't have all the characters in there. All right, so now we're going to, footer code done. Yay. Okay, header code is next. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the help section on Weebly, support, the question mark, support center.
Wait, what do we have to be on to get back to all that? Do we need to be back on the home?
You need to just be in Weebly somewhere. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just hit that question mark. Okay. Wherever you are on Weebly, it's fine. Look for the question mark at the top. Okay. Now, all right, y'all getting too excited. Okay. Are you lost?
I'm lost.
Did you get your Google Analytics fragment in there? Then you're fine. You're perfect. Okay. Okay. We're going to click on Stats and SEO again. And this time we are going to click in Verify your site with Google. It's the last option. All right. Now, when you verify your site with Google, we're going to go through this process with Google. We're going to go through the same process with Bing. It's going to be a little bit different because it's Google versus Bing, right? Okay, so what verifying your site with Google does is it tells Google that your website is out there. You got to know how many millions and billions and quadrillion, zillion websites are out there, right? Google doesn't automatically know just because I went onto Weebly.com today and made a website that it's out there. You got to tell it. And so that's what we're going to do here. So I would like for you to read the description, read your help thing here very carefully, all the way to the bottom, and then click. When you're ready, you're going to click on the link to go to Google Webmaster Tools.
Not be displayed.
What couldn't be displayed? In your help page won't go?
Do I need to obviously sign in?
Yes, you will have to sign in. You read the whole page already? See,
Nobody got time for all
y'all, no, you're not paying attention. Then you're going to be going, Rhonda, I can't find it.
It won't let me in.
I know. It's not going to sink in anyway.
Cry.
All right. We need to be a little bit more careful with this process because there's some options. So once you've read the help section, and seriously, I really would like for you to read the whole thing, because when you get into this part of it, there's like 3 different ways that you can verify your site. We need to do the one that Google likes, that Weebly likes. So I'm going to read this while y'all are reading it to make sure to refresh myself. And then, because right here, verify ownership.
It says do not verify until we posted it to our site.
Posted what to your site?
That one part you're about to read right there.
Do not
It says
verify.
don't click the verify button until you've added this code to your site.
Okay.
Was that a biggie? I guess that's a big thing.
If
Do not
it's-
do that
yeah,
until you
yep.
put it on your site.
You're going to get your code. But what you need to pay attention to, and what I've had some people having problems with, is you have to get add meta tag to your site's homepage. You have to get that meta tag because Google's going to give you this code that's like some numbers and letters, but it's not HTML code, and that's what I've had people copying and pasting that. It's wrong, and then they can't go back and get that fragment again. So please read this carefully and then follow through the process.
So once you do it, it'll take 48 hours to get verified. Copy.
Yeah, it'll take some time.
I'll email me. I read through it. I don't know if I remembered all that I read through.
Well, that's fine. As long as you made the effort, I'm proud of you.
Skin finger.
And I think what happens is when you hit verify, I think that code goes away, and I think that that's why they want you to get the code, copy the code, paste the code, and then hit verify.
And this
But
code
you're
down
needing to
here.
publish before you can verify.
We've been publishing.
I know I'm saying, but if you just or if you just put the code in and then click edit, save
Mhm.
edit,
Mhm.
and don't publish,
Mhm.
when you verify,
It can't
it's not
find
there
it.
yet.
Yeah. So that's another reason we've been publishing as we go. So you guys are
Okay,
published.
so the meta tag goes in the header code.
Yes. And you need to
Are
make
you in
sure.
settings?
No. Where are we at?
I can read it all day long, so.
Did you get to the helps? Yours turned into a little box. Why did it turn into a little box?
The next, go,
Okay.
when you do that, then the next.
I hit save
Up there at the top, it'll give you two tabs, go over to that yellow.
I think we may be locked up or something here.
Meta tag.
Click on that for me.
Click on that. And then
It's not working.
it'll be the second one, I think. It says meta.
You have your password and your login, you have your email and your password written down to get back into Weebly.
Yeah, and I emailed it to myself.
What?
And then you put that in the header part
Hang on.
No, it publishes the whole site.
The email and the email password?
You know, right here, you know how to get back in to Weebly? Okay, you were gonna write this down. Maybe you wrote it down here.
Yeah, and then the verify your site.
Well, it's just gonna be my email address and
Is that what you did?
email password.
Okay, all right, so,
Yeah.
okay. I wanted to make sure before we logged out, because I think we're gonna have to get you out and get you back in, because
Yeah,
yours is doing
looks-
something
looks
strange.
like it, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and X out of this. And it's not my computer. He brought his own. I usually feel bad when it's my computer's going. Okay.
So I've already done this. I gotta go back and do it again.
I couldn't even get into Facebook on one of my computers when we were doing it, and then they brought me another computer.
What do you mean you've already done it? I thought you just read it.
I just gave up and I sat there. and
No,
watched it.
man,
You were doing
that earlier, remember?
But that was Google Analytics, right?
Something different.
That's different.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
on something different.
Yeah.
Now, do you want us to go ahead and try to log in and get
Yes.
in or wait?
Yes, no. If you've read the directions on Google Webmaster Tools, then how to verify your site, then go ahead and click on the link and go over there.
This is more complicated.
It's not. It's really not, but it's one of those things that if you do it without thinking, then you can't get back in. And we're going to do the same thing. Once you get that code too, I want you to email that to yourself as well.
And once I get in here, do I go to,
Okay, add a site.
oh, add a site, okay.
Wait a minute, here, go ahead and click. Type your www dot whatever it's called.
The Weebly.com, that?
Yeah. Our Salon and Spa was available, .weebly.com? Okay,
Yeah.
all right, go ahead and add a site.
We were surprised. Yeah, we would.
Because there's a bunch of them. Okay.
We must use them.
This doesn't look like the directions said.
Verified? No, because we didn't have that, did we? Oh, verify your ownership of it. Ooh.
Okay,
Oh,
this
there
is it right
is.
here.
Okay.
Copy and paste that. To the header. Uh-huh. Make sure you got it all. And then I want you to email yourself that and call it Google Webmaster Tools or Google Verification. When you get to the Webmaster Tools, please call me or Tracy around so we can help you with it.
I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Okay? Okay. Okay. When you come to the page, it's going to say recommended method or alternate method. I want you to go to alternate method. Right here, this little tab. And then you're going to get HTML tag. Add a meta tag to your site's homepage. Okay? That's it right there.
Okay, so copy.
Copy and paste that onto your header code and email yourself that.
Header code.
Yes.
Just go on your header.
Yes, on your header code
Now,
and
can
go
I
into
close
pages.
that?
You can, but just go here.
Okay.
And then home page,
Start on home.
advanced settings,
And put
header
in
code,
And then, but I'll have to put.
paste,
Do it for all those pages.
save.
Save.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna go over here and I gotta go back out here.
Okay.
And I've
Does
gotta-
anybody need help with their code? Make sure to email it to yourself, please. Jim, are we back up and running? Okay. Click on the question mark. Support Center. Stats and SEO. Verify your site with Google. Okay, and I want you to read this, and when you get down to the bottom and you're ready to do it, click on the link. Congratulations, you have successfully verified your ownership of. Okay, it's going to take 48 hours before Google can actually recognize you, so please don't get out there tomorrow and try to search for yourself and go, it can't find me. All right. This code needs to go on every header code on every page in your website. If you have not done that, please do that now.
Now, is that for Google and Bing?
That's just Google. We need to do the same thing for Bing.
Okay, this is.
This is Google.
Yes.
This is Google. And make sure to email it to yourself. For Bing, I have a video, and you know what, Tracy? I said I don't need my speakers for anything. But I think they might be able to hear it here. Let me turn up my volume. And really, we may just go to, no, I didn't think it's in. And you'll know if you goofed up if you have a bunch of gobbledygook at the top of your home page. If you do, let me know.
What do we call it? Google what?
This is your Google verification code. Metacode, actually. Yeah, the Google Analytics is different. Google Analytics is where you can go and look and see how many hits and stuff.
This is meta.
Oh, you didn't put a subject on that? Okay.
And the stripes and everything, and she had the big high. Verification failed. And the little one bought her.
Uh-oh. Hang on.
White pants.
Bing, hang on.
Did you publish?
I have a thing about
But my middle did.
She won't let you know.
Did you it? Hang on. What is this? Why is this doing this? And we have to do Bing too.
But do we have to go back and
But,
hit verify, or do we just have to?
to know.
Verify.
She just turned.
Yeah,
You know
verify.
what I mean?
After you copy it, you need to verify. Yeah.
Okay, so once
Yeah.
I've done the copying.
And you'll get a thing that says, congratulations, you've successfully verified your site with Google.
Have you understand this memo? No. I said, oh, so then she.
It didn't work?
The car, of course, Laney had already brought her stuff in, and here comes Addie with a grocery bag over her shoulder. I said,
We're able to verify your site.
she goes, have my chips.
Okay.
Where we copy that, one, we get it all pasted.
I said, oh. So
Copy.
the mama said she couldn't stay till she brought her chips in, cause she didn't want her chips going home without her.
Open doors,
before it wouldn't let me-
ABA
Last time it
services,
wouldn't let me put the comma in there.
comma.
Comma, you've got a comma in the. It wouldn't accept it.
Well, no, it's not gonna accept it.
There shouldn't be a comma.
No, there's never supposed to be a comma in there. That might be,
You can just see them.
I think if you go like this way, is it two of them?
click on learn more. Is that where you saw the video?
That's the oldest in the middle.
She looks. And this one's like,
Yeah.
That was one.
It's just a help thing. Go back to the other thing. I don't. Site verification, webmaster tools right here.
He's 13 and he has
Well, maybe not.
blonde hair and blue eyes.
Maybe this one right here.
But,
Okay, HTML tag, and you copied and pasted that over, right?
my nephew has kids.
Yes, copied and pasted it over. And then verify.
Well, his new girlfriend has a little webpage, and,
After,
Does that show an example? Does that do?
and he has those eyes that, whatever, like he was in the grass, so his eyes look green, but if he got close to water, his eyes turn green.
She copied and pasted it. Is it
Just like
correct?
it, that's what they gave me.
Okay, is this, verify your, open doors, ABASERVICESLLC.weebly.com. Yeah, see if it'll open. Open doors.
Like he's on because you know mom and daddy are dating, and I said, that's just wrong, that'd be like dating your brother. She said, yeah, well, they're not really that, and she said, oh, but I get them from the dad first. So Justin said,
Rhonda?
Yes.
He said if we wanna re-verify that once we go through every page and we saved and edited, and it takes us all the way back to the home page, we can go to this webmaster's tool and verify
and so before we left,
after we do
I don't think
every-
you need to do, I mean, do you need to do
It
that?
told us, it said to.
So it said to go, well then, okay, then do. It said to go back all through,
Well,
to
when
edit.
you do all your pages, but it said make sure you post them to your pages, your page first, and then go back.
Your home, it said
verify.
home page, so.
Okay,
So just hit, yeah,
okay, we
I
was just
think you're good to
afraid. I said,
verify.
oh Lord, this is a little
We
scary.
weren't able to see, and there's won't do either, and I don't know why. Domain name provider, sign into your domain.
that's what she was showing me, she said, look at those big eyes.
And they're so.
She cracks me up with that. My
I don't
son,
know what the deal was today.
my oldest son, he took karate when we lived in Missouri. No LLC. You know, they did one of them pictures where there's no LLC. See, this, every one of them,
And you copied and pasted that?
except for the one where he's standing like this.
You didn't have LLC in it.
I had her, we did 8 months pictures and on.
Okay, are we sure there's no typos in here? R, salon, and spa.
You know what? Somewhere I put a capital R. Would that have made a difference?
I don't know. I don't.
Where did I
think-
type that?
That was on the very front page, because I saw you do that. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Play with him all day long, and then you go home and sign.
And you got this, you emailed yourself that code.
Yes. Well, here, click on that little inbox. Yeah, that should be that one right there. The meta name. All the way to. Wait, no. You know what? That doesn't look the same. Wait, there's EE. See that? Go back up there and see.
Hang on.
It looks like it don't have the XE. I mean the HXMO.
Her mom and dad.
Hey Tracy, on hers, make sure that she got the whole code.
Well, it wasn't that.
What was it?
It was that her website is Open Doors ABA Services, no LLC.
Oh, I see. It's got to be exactly.
Can she change it to LLC now, or is it too late? Can she add
Through
it?
Weebly?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add it. Have you verified it with Google? Did it ever verify?
No.
Yeah, you can change it in Weebly. You can still change it. But they just need to match.
Need to recheck the pages and see
Yeah.
if it took that. I just noticed on that it was.
This one's my fashion star.
No, it did.
She don't care what.
But I'm going to delete it and I'm going to.
Her papa bought a camo shirt and she wore
Okay.
There was somewhere I put a capital R. I don't
Yeah,
remember where I typed it,
but-
but it was somewhere.
It was on the very front page, but it shouldn't matter because it's changed it here.
Okay.
But how is it listed in Weebly?
And a little red satin.
When you, what's your site name here?
But it was like that material.
Hang on a minute. And you're going to want to change that from my site. You're going to want to make that say something different. Okay. Hang on a minute. rsalonandspa.weebly.com. Show title at the page, site password, navigation, Facebook sharing, not connected, SEO, site Description, that's for the whole site. Let's see if this does anything.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if we pushed publish after we did it.
Hey, Tracy, did you publish after she put that code in there?
The thing is, she was.
Hers was just a typo, right? Basically, okay.
Her website, her URL does not have LLC.
Okay,
But she
gotcha.
was trying to verify it.
Well, theirs is right and it's not working. So, Marlene, did you? Okay, you copied and pasted your code over. Did you hit publish after that?
When I publish on the page,
Okay, I think we just need to publish it.
or when I put it in all my.
Oh, that's that part where we
yeah,
don't
we
do
just
that, right?
get out
Just
of
skip
that,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I meant to say, but it didn't come out that way.
Okay, so we've published.
There we go.
Okay,
That's something, I didn't think about that.
here's the key. Is anybody else having trouble getting their site to verify?
We're still working.
Okay, make sure once you get that code in there, republish, and then go back to verify. Okay, all right. Huh? Did you get a success thing on Google? Did it say that it verified? Okay, not analytics, webmaster tools. Okay.
You entered that in there, you saved it, and republished.
Did you verify?
Click the button.
Okay, now you're. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
This person liked this picture.
Well, one of my students.
How we doing, Jim?
I sent a baby quilt to, she had a,
Got it?
I said, she's like.
Okay, let me help
Okay,
you
I'm
with this.
supposed to go down through here and put all this stuff in. This would be the
Yeah. Here,
URL of my.
okay. Scroll up or down for me. There, okay, click on this. We're going to do this. I understand it enough now to. Okay, go ahead and log in. Your Gmail password.
That's my other grandson.
Make sure you
Sign in.
publish it. After you do all the
Okay.
pages.
Now I want you to type your www dot whatever your name is .weebly.com. Yeah, because it has to match exactly.
Girl I taught with like that, and she did that, and she taught for her first 2 years out of school, and then she quit and opened her own photography company because she had kids and she wanted to stay home. So her husband.
Tracy, do me a big favor. Go to my laptop, pull up the tiny URL .bing thing. It's on there. I want to show them the video for Bing, and I'm going to finish helping Jim here real quick. It's like how to do the Bing. There's a tutorial video that I want to show them. We have to do Bing now. No, it's just on the website. Right here.
Oh, got it.
Right here. Type that video in for me. Okay, now, okay, click alternate methods. HTML tag. Okay, now here, I want you to copy and paste. Okay, copy that. Okay, now go back over to your Weebly. How do we get back over to Weebly? Right here. There.
Right there.
Go to Pages. Go to Advanced Settings. Go to Header Code. And paste that. Okay, now. Not yet. Just get it queued up for me. Okay. Now, save and edit. Publish. Okay. Now, while that's publishing, I want you to open up your, okay, X out of that.
I send Ethan and,
I want you to open your Gmail account again. We're gonna email yourself this again. Remember how we did that?
No, this
Because
wasn't
I
open.
don't.
When I was pregnant with Alex, she was a little bit older.
Wow.
I have pictures on my Facebook of Jackson.
There you go. That's what we want.
when I talked to her on the phone, she goes, "What you sending me now?" 'Cause I said,
Okay, compose.
you know, you can take, This is a cute thing.
Okay, and I want you to paste. See if see if it still has it. Go to down here and hit paste.
Like just 3 ways, not 4 ways.
Okay, and I want you to put Google Webmaster Tools.
Put a mailing label on them, and it looks like they're sealed. And they think when they open it, they gotta shake it out this way.
Okay, and I want you to mail that to yourself.
I do Easter baskets that way, because you can mail them. So I do Easter.
Oh, you done got me in there.
You're not in there. There you are.
Yeah.
That's just CenturyTel, but you can either way. Okay, and send that. Okay, now go back over to, we need to go back over to that Google Webmaster right here, verify ownership. And then verify. It's, of course, it's not going to do it. Hang on. Okay.
It seems like that
Jim J, you've got that wrong. That's a L.
Huh?
I think you've typed that wrong. That's a J. It looks like JLMM.
That's an L?
It looks like an L to me. It might be an I. Is it an I? JIMM KCKENZIEARCHITECTPA.weebly.com.
Okay, it seems like when I look back at that I realized I had an extra letter at the end of that, but I can't figure out how to get back to look at it to see what I actually put in the first time.
For Weebly?
Yeah.
Okay. Tracy, would you come help him? He needs to, in Weebly, he needs to know exactly what his URL is in Weebly, because his verification is not working, and I think it's another little typo thing. Okay, but we need to move on, okay? All right. I'm going to show you a video. Okay. Hang on, where is it? Here it is. And I hope you can hear this, but this should be a video of Bing. How we're going to do our Bing.
Verifying our websites with Bing.
Okay, you're going to have to be real quiet to hear it.
Verified with Google Webmaster Tools. First, open your web browser to bing.com/toolbox.
You can do this right now.
Webmasters.
Let me pause this.
Then click on the
Google, I'm going to back it up. Bing. I mean, sorry, Bing. bing.com/toolbox/webmasters.
Hold on.
Bing.
If you put in toolbox, it'll pull up webmasters.
Okay, that's what we want. Okay, all right, okay. Get it loading, and I'm going to move on in the video, okay?
/toolbox/webmasters. Then click on the link that says sign in to use Webmaster Tools.
Did you get all that? Click on the box that says sign in. Okay, sign in. You can use, all right, this is what we're going to do. You're going to watch the video. If you have an account already, you can do that now, or you can set it up when the video's done. Let me just let it run. And this URL to watch this video again is in your book, okay? I just want everybody to watch it together, and then if you want to pursue this right now, we'll be glad to help you.
If you do not already have an account, make sure you sign up for one before proceeding to the next step. Once you have logged in successfully, click on the Add Site button to add your website. In the pop-up box, type in your website's URL. When the Verify Ownership window appears, choose option 1 to place an XML file on your web server.
Hang on. Okay, that's not what we want to do. We want option 2. Make yourself a note in your book on page 2-10 on number 5, underneath where it says the video. You want to choose option 2, copy and paste a meta tag in your default web page. I knew there was a trick to this. And there's a better video than this one that I found, that option 2. Okay, because remember, we need that meta tag. All right? I'm going to let this run. It may or may not be helpful, okay? But let's just see what it says.
Step number 1 will tell you to download an XML file. Click on the hyperlink in order to download this file.
Disregard. Disregard.
After the file has been downloaded, open up Sitemap Automated and click on File in the menu bar and select Publish Verification File.
I think he tells how to do it the other way too.
That you just downloaded and
We're not
publish it
doing
just
this.
like you previously did.
Disregard this whole thing.
Verification file.
Okay.
When you are done, click on the Verify button, and if you published your file correctly, you will see your
Hang on
dashboard
just a second.
with no data available. It can take several days before you start seeing the data in your dashboard.
Okay, this is
Unlike with Google,
going to be the
we do not
same.
need to manually submit our XML sitemap to Bing. This was already done when you pressed the Notify Search Engines button in the previous tutorial.
Well, we didn't watch the previous tutorial. So, all right, but Weebly does that for you. All right, so let's just review what we're going to do. We're going to go to that Bing, you wrote it down, Toolbox, the Bing Toolbox Webmasters. You're going to click in your URL just like you did in Google. You're going to choose option 2, which is to create a meta tag. You're going to copy and paste that over in the same header code box that your Google verification code is in. You're going to publish your site. You're going to go back to Bing and you're going to verify. Okay, so it's basically the same thing we did in Google. If you get stuck, you can go back to your help in Weebly. And if, well, Weebly doesn't, I don't think Weebly actually has that. If you want to go ahead, we've got 25 more minutes left in our class. If you want to go ahead and set up an account and do your Bing a webmaster while you're here, feel free to do that. If you want to work on your web page some more, feel free to do that. The time is yours, but it would probably be good to get your Bing website out there while we're still in the same room together so we can help each other, okay?
I think he needs to change his name. There was a typo when he first set up.
Then he needs to fix that. Did you go into settings? Because I think you can go into settings.
Well, that's what I thought, but I didn't
Edit.
see that.
Okay.
I didn't see that option.
Well, I don't have any of those.
So you create a new
You don't have any what? Oh.
I'm talking out loud.
Wonder which one's better, Outlook, Hotmail, or Live?
Sites, no. Hang on. No, it's
Live's easier to remember.
it's up here. Try this.
Oh, got it.
Try that.
Did you try it? Did you try it?
That's
Yes,
it,
right, fix it right there.
Fix it right
Need to fix it there. But go back there and fix it right there. That's where you fix it.
What did I do? Okay, so get in there, type it, and type exactly what you want it to be, and then we'll need to go in and verify it all over again with the correct.
Yeah, we'll have to do his Google thing
Yes.
too. And if you need to shorten it, now's the time to do it.
Change, because I clicked on it and opened it. Okay, yeah, so change your subdomain right there. What is a good way? And you can make it shorter if you just want it.
What's a good way to keep it, like, she started a Hotmail account, she had to change it to something else. What's a good way to keep up with all of your accounts and all your passwords?
You know, what's really bad
It's
is,
fun to reserve domains such as live.com or hotmail.com. So the Microsoft, what accounts are we supposed to be using? Hotmail?
that's Hotmail. If you do a Hotmail account, that'll do it.
What's it doing? It's not liking what I put up there?
It's probably taken already.
Can you imagine that?
Okay, to answer your question, I'm sure that there are apps out there. I don't know one just to spout off the top of my head. I actually have a little notebook, which is really secure, you know. But actually at work, I have a spreadsheet and I keep it on my computer and I tape it up to my wall because, you know, inside a cabinet, it's crazy. Because, you know, some you have to have a character, some you have to have a capital. Will, do you know of a good app or a good program where you can safely store all of your passwords and login information?
Well, Google has.
Google has one?
Like,
What's it
with
called?
Google Wallet. You
Google
can
Wallet? Is it
access
free?
Your credit cards, everything.
Google Wallet?
Yeah.
Okay, check into that.
I'm not
Thank
sure-
you.
I'm not sure if they do all the password things like that.
Well,
or not.
because what we're talking about is, you know, it's supposed to be secure, but this one needs a capital letter in the password, this one needs a character, this one needs so many letters, and so you end up with all these passwords that you can't keep up with. Yeah, and so well, actually, I have a little notebook at home, and I have a spreadsheet in Excel at work. And how secure is that? I mean, really? And then the other thing is, too, I always try to make them the same. Well, you must have.
I tried to use similar ones.
Yeah, mine are all the same. But then it'll say it's 30 days, then you got to change it. Well, then do you go change every single thing? No.
Or you can only try 3 times.
Yeah, and then it throws you out.
And then you
Yeah.
gotta change it, and then you gotta do all that stuff, and until eventually add a site to the point that I can't even remember.
Okay, are you in the Bing? Okay. You okay?
Yeah, we changed the site name, but now we have to go do this.
He's gonna have to do Google Analytics.
all over again, okay.
And he's gonna have to name it something different too.
How can that not be available? There's not that many people named.
Okay, was that you, Candace, saying something? Okay. Add a site.
I went to sign in and it took me to this. Is that all right?
Yes, this is where you're supposed to be.
Okay, what is that?
Don't worry about that. You don't have to do that. Well, wait till the webinar. We'll find out about that.
Okay.
I don't think you have to do that. Well, hang on. I know how to do this. Go back over to your Weebly real quick. Where's your Weebly?
Yeah, I'm on it.
You're on the same one? Okay, we'll just skip it for now.
Yeah.
Make sure that you write down your password and log in and everything, because we may need to get back into this. Okay, all right, so go continue on.
It let me use my Gmail.
You're Bing did? Okay,
So now what I do?
okay. So now, add a site, www.whateveryourname.weebly.com.
I guess because I tried too many times. And it's
Yeah, actually, I got into some of these through my Gmail and some through my Facebook, because I guess it got tired of me trying.
Is that company or organization size? How many employees?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have to fill all this stuff out?
Yep. Yes. When you get to the place where it says add a sitemap, call me over there, because I think I know how to do that.
All you have to do is
Right click.
sitemap.xml.
You type sitemap.xml?
Yeah, it's your address /
Oh.
sitemap.xml.
Okay, I'm going to write that on the board.
I've not done this, Rhonda, so I'm not sure.
Okay. All right, on the Bing, listen up, y'all. On the Bing verification, there's a question that says to add a sitemap. That worked. And this is one of the things that will help you in the search engines. Okay, it is www.yourname.weebly.com/site. Now this is up here. I ran out of sitemap.xml. Okay, that's what you're going to type. .xml. It's over here. Yeah. Okay, what's the deal?
Lost.
What are we doing?
I don't know how to do the Google Analytics. I've not done it.
Oh,
But it's got the old one in there.
well, okay. Let's go back to Weebly. Sorry, it's okay. Go back to Weebly. Right here, website creation made easy. Go up to the help. Oh, this is Google Analytics right here. Sign up right here.
That's what he had clicked on.
And it's recognizing the other one. Create an account.
So he has to, even though he created another one,
Yeah, you need a new one.
it's recognized, he's recognizing
Yeah,
this
it's
one.
recognizing
So
them.
sign out and create another one?
Can we delete this one?
I don't know.
Go into admin. Have you been there?
No.
New account. click new account right there.
Okay, there we
Website.
go.
Okay, and then click Classic Analytics.
There we go.
Okay, now,
Scroll down. Unclick all that.
and yeah, uncheck all of those and fill in this. You're up on this part right now?
I think so,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, I got a meta link.
Okay, now,
So do I?
you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna copy, okay, that's
This
the
one?
example.
Oh, where's mine at?
Hang on. Copy and paste. Click up here so it's not all selected so I can see. You can add a meta tag containing authentication. Meta name is right here.
That's mine.
Yeah, okay, copy and paste that.
That'll be down here.
Well, it'll be actually be in both places.
Do I need to uncheck anything?
I gotta mail it to myself probably.
Like it automatically
Yeah.
did that for me.
Would you say that's lowercase or uppercase?
Alert preference, crawler error sitemap. Y'all, on this Bing setup, there's some boxes checked like, do you want preferences, crawler error, sitemaps, index issues, malware?
No.
If you want notifications, if there's something wrong with your site, check those boxes. If not, uncheck them. I would say probably index issues, you might want that. But it's going to contact you, so daily, weekly, monthly. Will, what do you think?
What's that?
Do you think that they want receive Bing Webmaster Communications on crawl, error, sitemaps, index issues?
I do it either bi-weekly or monthly.
Monthly? Okay, and what categories do you think we
I
should?
kept them all. 'Cause it
You
just
kept
lets
them
you know
all?
if there are any errors.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I'm on my options page. Now let me click option 2.
Oh, hang on. Kimberly, did you copy and paste that over to your header code?
Not yet. I'm just verifying my email. Because I sent it to my email.
Oh, you're emailing it to yourself first? Okay. Okay, copy and paste that code over to your.
See, that's
Okay.
saying an example.
It's this one right here.
Okay, so this is mine.
That's yours. And that's what's confusing, because I think some people actually copied the example.
Yeah.
Okay, copy.
The more you get the name.
Okay, go over to Weebly.
Oh, hold on. I gotta go here.
Yeah, there you go. And then you know what to do with it after that, right? It goes into your header. Goes into your header code, then you publish, and then you go back and verify.
Copy that, and then put that.
You doing okay over here?
I can't get an email address established. Everything that I've tried.
Everything's taken?
Yeah. So,
Make sure you save that somewhere so you all have it.
Did you try 1, 2, 3?
No. And that's the code that you want.
Yeah, try it.
just put a number in there.
Yeah, and write that down because you'll need to be able to get back into that at some point.
Put the code once we have it.
Once you have the code, it goes in your header code after your Google Webmaster Tools meta tag.
So here we are.
Advanced page settings, advanced settings, header code.
I'm going.
Do I just click like?
And it goes right here.
Just put it afterward. Make sure that put a space.
Okay.
Okay, now add it.
And then hit paste.
Okay, save and edit, and then it goes on all your pages.
I gotta go back.
Edit each page.
What are we doing?
We're pasting the footer stuff now.
Okay, it's in pages. Advanced
did-
settings.
We did the home.
You did home?
Yes, so now we need about us.
Okay.
Good thing we didn't make it 10 page.
We won't let us sign in to get a Bing account.
You want what?
It will not let us sign in to get a Bing account. I tried it, it kicked me out, and it won't even go past accept. And it doesn't, I can't see where we've done anything wrong up there.
Do you hear aggravation in her voice?
I'm
Just,
sorry.
it makes me wanna snap something in half, I'm telling you. I mean, I see nothing in it. I've hit accept like 3 times.
This is probably not open, available maybe? I don't know.
No, it kicked us out earlier when it'll tell you if it's not available. It'll give you like an error thing. So it's not showing anything is wrong, it just won't accept it.
It gave me an error earlier when I tried to put that into the assignment.
Oh, we can't even get past this, we can't even get an
We
account.
can't get an account. We don't like us.
Yep.
We don't like us at all.
Sign up now. See, that's what we went to, because we don't have one.
See,
It wouldn't let us
Kimberly
even
got
do
in with her
anything.
Gmail account somehow.
Really?
Yeah, but she said it just popped up and asked her, and I think it did the same thing to me.
Huh.
Because
Well, I have that if it's gonna be nice to me.
try your Gmail. Just try
Okay.
your Gmail and see if it. Oops. Go ahead. Kimberly, when you said you signed in with your Gmail account, did it just pop up and say sign in with your Gmail account? Or did you? I couldn't find a button.
I tried to open a Hotmail,
So did they.
couldn't get it. Let me show you where the.
Yeah, go. Would you help them? Okay, well they tried that and it wouldn't let them do that either.
We copied it all and we published it. Now what do we do?
Go back to Google and verify.
Okay, go back to Google.
Oh, wait a minute, this is analytics, right?
Yeah.
Analytics, I think you're good. I think you're fine. Okay, and then
Now we need to go to the next webmaster tools. Okay.
And so the easiest way to get there is,
the
I'd go
help
back to the
button.
help button,
Okay.
because there's a link in there.
Because type something in that you would use for now.
Well, I mean, I did that. Well, I went through this, and it's blocked me every time I try to get into it.
Okay, and then it says, or use an email address you already have.
Okay.
And so you click that and you use the one you already have, but you still have to fill out all the rest. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
I
it's once
tried
you
to
get in
open
there.
one first. I tried
Yeah.
the Outlook, the Live, and then the other one, and it wouldn't let me have it. But it didn't lock me out, it locked her out. But then at the bottom, there's some little blue words that says or open with another, and I put in the Gmail and it took it. So I just let it go like
It kicked me out too, and I thought, okay, now what do I do? So we went under hers, it wouldn't let her use, it just wouldn't do anything.
well, and it don't give you the blue link until you've tried to open the other account.
Kind of read this down.
So it's,
'Cause
yeah,
it's
last ditch
gray
effort.
until you open, and then after I'd tried all three of them, it gave me a little blue box and said, or use another one.
It's like, why didn't you give me that option in the first place?
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, go down here to, sign up now. Okay, so you're gonna have to go through it again, but when you go in here, just type in something you would use for your email.
You clicked.
Okay, no, wait a minute, back up just a second. Hit this one, get a new one.
That's showing
Add a
the old
site.
address.
Add a site right here. Because it's showing you that you tried that one and it didn't work. So add a site there. Now type www dot and your new one.
And type what you would use in there. You gotta click on it first. Whatever you would use.
.weebly.
If you are not still working on your analytics and your codes and all of that,
And you would use Outlook or whatever. You have to go through all this. Now it's
Okay.
after you go through all that.
let it breathe and try it again later on. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay.
Yes,
And if not daily, then it
denies it, it'll go back up to this. And then you can click on that.
Let me get your attention real quick, okay?
Which doesn't make
All right.
sense, it should just let you do it. Did it work?
How many of you got completely through with the SEO stuff? Okay. Okay. Go ahead and do your surveys for me, please, and turn those in.